American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Lindsay United Methodist Church is a community of believers in Jesus Christ who gather together to live their lives devoted to God and being connected with our neighbors through a shared faith and biblical foundation. We'd love to invite you for our Sunday worship. Services are 10:55 a.m. to 12 p.m. Come see us at 114 West Chickasaw Street, right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma.
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
Craving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Order to go and settle in for all your leopard action at home. Now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us at 110 Southeast 4th Street. Go Leopards!
This is Paul Bean, pastor of Calvary Baptist Church, inviting you and your family to join us this Sunday for worship. Bible study classes begin at 9:30 a.m. and worship follows at 10:45 a.m. You're also invited to join us on Wednesday nights for our Wednesday night meal at 5:15 p.m. with classes following at 6 p.m. Come and join us and discover what God is doing at Calvary. We are located at 410 West Chickasaw. You can also visit us on the web at cbclindsay.com.
Attention Lindsay, Design It has a brand new home at 306 South Main, and we can't wait for you to see it. Step into our fresh new space and check out our latest spirit designs to cheer on your favorite local school teams. Whether you're looking for custom apparel, spirit gear, or unique designs that show your school pride, Design It has you covered. Come celebrate our new location today at 306 South Main Street in Lindsay, because at Design It, school spirit starts here.
Legacy Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves Lindsay, Oklahoma and surrounding areas. We specialize in getting your home back to its best, whether it be annual wear and tear or storm damage. We don't just fix roofs, we take care of your home. Legacy Roofing, family-owned, community-focused, and always here for you. Call us today for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 and let us protect your home with the care it deserves.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come to our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Are you struggling to find a health insurance plan that fits your needs as well as your budget? Let me, Matt Powers, a licensed insurance agent, help you navigate the insurance maze and find the best plan for you. Together, we'll search a variety of plans from nationally recognized carriers at no cost to you. We can talk over the phone or in person. Why stress or wonder if you're choosing the right plan when I can help you for free? Call today and let me help you.
Looking for your next adventure? Head to Morris Motorsports in Chickasha. We carry top brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, and Honda. Plus, we offer a full-service and parts department. Whether it's ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, or accessories, we've got what you're looking for. Visit morrismotorsports.com or give us a call at 405-224-6113. At Morris Motorsports, we don't just sell machines, we sell fun. Sharon's Beauty Salon is your hometown stop for all of your salon needs. Give us a call or come by the salon to make an appointment. Go Leopards!
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
When the unexpected strikes, see Shelter Agent Caleb Smith in Lindsay.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19 at 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call at 405-428-1198 and visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Hernandez goes baseline, sends it all the way to Russell, right corner, 3 on the way. Good! Hernandez and that Paul Saladin out rebounded. Leopard takes 6 on the night to lead the way on the glass for Leopard in Falls Valley. Yeah, it's good. Hernandez, Cameron drives the lane, takes Hastings in, got him in the air, put it up and in.
Hey.
Well, hey, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Warrior Event Center here on the campus of Washington High School, Washington, Oklahoma. We get set for Class 3A Area 2 regional action, and the Lindsay Leopardettes and the Washington Lady Warriors get set to do battle here on the floor on a Tuesday night, which is really rather strange to be doing a regional game on a Tuesday night, but here we are. Thank you, OSSAA. My name is Greg Peary. Thank you for being alongside of us here on KBLP Live for live coverage of Lindsay basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank. Alongside me, my broadcast partner and statistician, as he's already statisticianing over there, Andrew Lyon. And, Andrew, we got a good draw to be able to stay pretty close to home here in Washington to do the regional tournament after getting to do districts at home. We'll talk about that game from a Friday night, but get to stay here in Washington for that. The downside to it is you got to play Washington in Washington.
That's right.
So, again, you're close to home, but it's hard to beat a team on their home floor.
Absolutely, and you're right. It's nice to not be traveling 2 hours away somewhere. Good to be just 15, 20 minutes from home, and you're not leaving so early, staying out so late, and so on and so forth. But yes, back here playing Washington again, the toughest draw you can get.
Yeah, for the Lady Warriors, absolutely.
So not real happy to get to play the Lady Warriors once again. They are extremely tough to beat. We expect them to be, pulling all the stops at this point, right? You're in regional basketball. There's no running clocks or anything like that. You play to the end, and they're getting themselves tuned up for a state run. So they're going to be going after it. That being said, the Leopardette girls, they played some good ball. I know in talking to Coach Jacob Russell that they're going to come out here and they're going to give it their best shot. See what happens, and win, lose, or draw, we'll go play another one here in a couple of days. So looking forward to another night of basketball come what may, and hopefully we can keep it a little closer this time.
Yep, it's been a couple of lopsided wins for the Lady Warriors. But again, they're the number one team in the state, and you're talking about a Leopardette team that is shorthanded anyway, with the fact that you lost your starting point guard back right after the first of the year. They've done a great job in her absence. I certainly do not want to take anything away from the work they've done, but, I mean, let's just call it. This is the number one team in the state. So they're there for a reason, and like you said, they're expected to play for a gold ball. So it's a tough draw. At the same time, one of the things that Coach Russell brought up when I visited with him just a moment ago was the fact that after this game, you don't play again until Friday. That's the advantage of being district champs. And the way that OSSAA decided to do the regional tournament this year is that the district champs got to play on Tuesday. Usually what you did is you played on Thursday night, and then the losers would have to try and play Friday afternoon.
Right, yeah.
And so now you get a few days in between before you have to play that Friday afternoon game. So I think that bodes well for the Leopardettes because you're going to come out here and be pushed up and down the floor. You're going to be worn out, and now you get a few days to recoup before you have to play on Friday.
That's absolutely right. And just looking down the road, and I'm sure you'll talk about all the possibilities coming up, whether we get a win, whether we get a loss. But it looks to be a doable road from here. Let's say we take a loss tonight, and we've got some other options coming up that I think are winnable ball games. So I will let you speak to all the details on that. I'm sure you've got it ready to go.
Got it lined up. So yeah, of course the other game that's happening tonight down at Kingston on the girls bracket is Valiant and Kingston are on the other side of this winners bracket in this area, and they're playing at Kingston tonight at the same time this game is going on. But the Leopardettes, if they win tonight, would play obviously the winner of that game for an area or regional championship coming up on Saturday. You lose tonight, the Leopardettes will drop down to the consolation bracket, and they would play the winner between Marietta and Hugo. And again, I go back and look at that. I think that's a winnable game either way for the Leopardettes there.
Agreed.
So that puts you in the consolation finals. Marlowe and Comanche will play on Thursday night. And then the winner of that game would take on the loser of Kingston and Valiant tonight, and that's who the Leopardettes would face then, would be the winner of, if you say Marlowe beats Comanche, my brain says that's probably what happens.
You think that's the likely scenario.
Marlowe would then play on Friday the game, the loser between Kingston and Valiant, and that's number 14 versus number 15. Don't know how that game might go, but then the winner of that game between Marlowe and that loser is who the Leopardettes would face in the consolation. So your consolation finals will be a tough matchup either way, because you're going to end up probably with either Valiant or Kingston. But I like the Leopardettes' chances when you get to that point. We've beaten teams that are ranked, and we've beaten teams that are ranked in 4A. I mean,
we have indeed.
So we've you've got. You got the chance there once you get to that point to still get to the area tournament, and so I think I like the chances there. The Leopards, I think, have just as good a chance. Again, you're going to have to beat Washington for the second time this year. You beat them by 20 or so the first game. Mm-hmm. You lose in overtime the second game on their home floor.
Yep.
Now you got to play them again on their home floor, and this one counts more than either one of those did.
Oh, no doubt.
So now you've got to play that, but again, you're going to face either Kingston or Valiant. Kingston's ranked number 11 in the state. Leopards are number 8. So, again, a win here tonight puts you in the finals then on Saturday night and a guaranteed berth in the area tournament down in Medill. So, we'll talk more about some of those as we go throughout the night and we kind of see who's winning where. But the fact that you get to take off between now and Friday, or even now and Saturday if you win tonight, makes a big difference.
Yep, and just to add a little bit of, call it speculation, but the scuttlebutt is that Kingston may have lost a starter on the girls' team.
Oh, wow.
Which adds a little bit of intrigue to the deal.
Yeah.
I don't know all the details there. I can't tell you 100% if that's accurate, but that's what I'm hearing is that one of the starters has hurt themselves fairly significantly, and so may not be a factor here in the regional tournament. So that may kind of change what they do.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that affects, and we'll see if that comes to pass. But that's the word on the street.
Well, all right. Well,
I can be your street guy.
There you go. we'll get the word from the dark webs or whatever it is.
The grapevine.
Yeah, there you go. But again, the Leopardettes came on off of a win against Comanche to take home the district championship. 38-25 was the final score in that game on Friday night. And 13 points from Briley Russell on the night. Had 3 threes on the night. Went to the free throw line 6 times in the fourth quarter. And went just 2 of 6 for that trip. But at the same time, the Leopardettes got 9 points from Abby Dodson. She had 3 threes on Friday night. Then kind of spread it from there. 6 from J.C. Anderson. She had 2 threes in that first quarter. And J.C.'s not typically your three-point shooter.
She's not.
And,
that was a great game.
So, again, the Leopardettes really, they were up 12-8 at the end of one. So they're up 4 at the end of one. They were up 7 at halftime. Had a 12-point lead by the end of the third, and then end up winning by that score of 38-25, and you win by 13. So a good night for the Leopardettes. Way too many turnovers still. Ended up, I had them with 27. I think officially 25 is what they ended up with, but they forced Comanche into 27 too.
Right.
But the shooting, the Leopardettes did not shoot great, but Comanche was even worse. You had them 33% from the field. 32 at the end of the game,
yep.
And then 23% for Comanche. So
that's right.
Was not good shooting by either team.
Well, and where the difference was made there was from 3-point range. We were 36, so we were actually a better percentage from 3-point range in that game. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 3-pointers made in that game. To Comanche's only 1, and they went 1 for 10 from 3-point range for 10%. So. Big difference right there, and that's what really gave the Leopardettes the boost.
But again, that win puts them at 10 and 16 coming into tonight. And again, The Lady Warriors 25-1, number 1 in the state, Class 3A. They played Marlowe on Friday night to win their district championship. And these numbers kind of surprised me a little bit. 71-32 was the final score in that game, so they win that game by 39 points. But Harper Johnson actually led scoring for the Lady Warriors, had 15 points, had 11 of those in the second quarter.
Wow.
So, of course, down the stretch, a lot of those starters didn't play. But Kelby Beller had 14 on the night, 5 of 9 from the free throw line for Beller. But Presley Johnson, who normally is sitting out there putting up threes all night long and coming out with 25 points, and she ended up with 12 points, had 2 threes. And then Bentley Brantley, who I think has been hurt, has been out, did play. She ended up with 10 points. Jaden Wells also had 10. Wells had a couple of threes in the game. But I'm sure that Coach Simon was not real happy. The Lady Warriors went 9 of 20 from the free throw line.
Oh, wow.
Marlowe, on the other hand, was 17 of 21. So I think what that tells me is that the Leopardettes need to do probably what Marlowe did, and that's attack and get to the free throw line.
I would 100% agree. I think in that last game that we played up here versus Washington is one of the things we did not do is get the ball down in the paint, and we did not attack. And we passed the ball around the perimeter a lot, took quite a few shots, but we weren't having a good shooting night. So I feel like if we can get the ball down in the paint, make some moves, attack the bucket, draw some contact, and maybe get some chances at the free throw line. Addie Dodson's been shooting around 70%. Brecken Klein's been shooting around 70% from the free throw line. Some other girls in the 50-60 range. So if we can, the girls have actually shot better than the boys from the free throw line. So if we can get some of that going on, it makes it a little bit better for us. We can't just come down, shoot from the perimeter, and be one and done.
Right.
So we need to get in the paint, try to do some work down there this time. I'd like to see Addie Dodson, Alondra Lopez get busy down there. Also, Russell has pretty good moves down in the paint. She's pretty tough. And if we can get some cutters in there, probably looking to Kylie Byram, looking to J.C. Anderson, maybe cut down low and maybe get some buckets in the paint and not just try to rely on the three-point shot tonight. That being said, if Coach is looking down the road more, maybe he doesn't want them to attack as much, just to save energy, save injuries, and be looking forward to that Friday game. So we'll see what Coach has dialed up for tonight, and I am hopeful that we can get another fast start. We actually started pretty well against them last time we played. If we can get that start again and maybe sustain that for a little longer, maybe we can keep it a close ball game.
There you go. Well, we're just about ready. I would assume we will have a national anthem coming up, so we'll step aside, send it over to J.D. Scruggs on the live stream tonight. Take a timeout. We'll come back with more of the Lindsay Leopardettes and the Washington Lady Warriors presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go Lindsay!
The City of Lindsay is a proud sponsor of LHS Athletics and Academics and wishes all Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy, happy, successful season.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay!
Welcome back. Let's get to your starting lineups. We'll start with the Leopardettes. Visitors on the scoreboard tonight in their road blacks. They'll start at guard, a 5'3" junior number 4. That is Gracie Bray. Also at guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 5, Abby Dodson. At forward, a 5'8" junior, number 20, Kylie Byram. Also at forward, a 5'6" sophomore, number 21, Briley Russell. And the 5 will be a 5'10" junior, number 44, Addie Dodson. The head coach for the Leopardettes, Jacob Russell. He's assisted by Johnny Dodd. The Leopardettes are 10-16 coming into the contest. Let's start for the Lady Warriors, the 5'8" freshman, number 2, Bentley Brantley. Number 5 is the 5'9" senior, Jaden Wells. Number 20, 5'9" sophomore, Briley Beller. Number 23 is the 5'7" senior, Kelby Beller. And then number 24 is Presley Johnson, the 6'1" senior. The head coach for the Lady Warriors, Cale Simon. He's assisted by Cammie Beller and Garrett Bilyeu. And again, the Lady Warriors 25-1 on the season, and they come in ranked number 1 in the state in Class 3A. Greg Peary, Andrew Lyon here with you, high above the floor here at the Warrior Event Center in Washington, Oklahoma. J.D. Scruggs on the live stream, Kevin Scruggs on the camera. Jason Wallenberg at our studios back in Lindsay, Oklahoma on the FM side at 105.1 FM. Johnson and Byram will get ready to tip this one off. And Byram kind of smiling, and the Leopardettes are already set up in defense under the floor like, we know what's going to happen with this tip. And it is controlled over to Kelby Beller. Kelby works left wing. Oh, but screen back behind. Johnson down the baseline, missed it short. And a rebound by Dodson, the outlet to Byram. Byram gets it back from Russell. Russell back, right elbow into the right corner to Dodson. Addy sends it back up top. Pass is tipped. Pulled from the backcourt. Bray comes up with it as Russell saves it. Back to Abby, right wing. 3-ball on the way. No, but offensive rebound by Byram on the backside. Up top to Russell. To the high post, Byram left side. Back up to Russell. Back to Byram. Turns inside. Sends it to Abby. Right wing 3 is blocked. Addie Dodson comes down with it inside. Gets tied up. Leopardettes do have the possession arrow.
Well, I tell you what, the second you touch that ball down in the paint, they are swarming.
Bray on the baseline, the inbounds. Out to Russell on the left wing, around a screen from Addy. Back to Addy on the pick and roll.
Good move.
And nearly lost it. And it's tipped out of bounds by Johnson. It'll stay with the Leopardettes.
Good play right there. Couldn't get the finish on it, but opened up there for Addie Dodson and almost a bucket.
Bray again looks to inbounds. Can't find anybody, and we get a 5-second count. Leopardettes with the turnover. Still scoreless, nearly a minute into this first quarter. As Kelby Beller will bring it up. Right wing gets it over to Brantley. Brantley works to the top of the key. Leopardettes in a 2-3 zone. Back to the right elbow for Beller. That was Briley. Now to the baseline. Wells back up top. They work it back to Johnson. Left corner, Brantley.
Pretty good defense right there for that corner ball not to open up.
Absolutely. Briley back to Johnson. Short corner. They get it inside. Kelby is fouled going to the rack. Kelby Beller will head to the free throw line. Foul on the Leopardettes is called on number 44, Addie Dodson. Her first will be the first foul of the ball game. And Kelby Beller goes to the line to shoot 2. And the first one will not drop. So we've played nearly a minute and a half, and unless Kelby hits this one, we'll still be scoreless. And it'll go. It'll make it a 1-0 game for the Lady Warriors. Trapped in the backcourt is Bray, and the timeout called by Coach Russell to save that turnover, because that's what's about fixing to happen.
Not much progress on that one.
6:29 left. It is 1-0. Lady Warriors will come back after this. Live coverage of Leopardette basketball is presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
Leopardette basketball out of the timeout. Going to see if they can handle this pressure here. Addie gets it back. Abby heads up the sideline, trapped, and a cross pass is tipped. Turnover, Leopardette.
Can't stop with it.
Got to keep moving. Right wing, Briley back up top. Johnson, or excuse me, that is Brantley for the three on the backside. Wells with the miss. Beller again drives the lane. Scoop won't drop. Tip out on the rebound to Johnson. Hers won't go either. Rebound by Byron for the Leopardettes, and they'll turn it over at the other end. Third turnover on the Leopardettes now as Kelby ahead in transition to Briley, and Briley gets the easy one.
Too easy there.
Here comes again that full court man pressure. The trap comes, and Brantley knocks it out of the hands of Abby and stays with the Leopardettes. Russell to inbounds, gets it to Byram. Beller picks her up, and then Leopardettes turn it over again. Wide on the pass, and then the shot short from Brantley. Addie Dodson pulls down the miss. Actually got it out to Byram, and then her bounce pass too lazy, and it's stolen. And then the basket will not fall for Briley Beller, but she's going to be fouled. Byram will pick up the foul. That'll be her first, the team's second. That'll put Briley Beller at the free throw line to shoot two. And that one won't go. 3-0. Leopardettes down as Briley Beller gets ready to shoot her second free throw, and that one won't go either. And there's another rebound. That's already 4 boards for Addie Dodson. Quickly ahead, Abby right wing into the right corner. Bray can't get down the baseline. Johnson cuts her off.
Right there.
Inside to Abby, short corner, and we'll get a tie ball as she's put. Jaden Wells reaches in and ties it up, and that'll be the 5th turnover on the Leopardettes because the possession arrow belongs with Washington. Kelby brings it up the floor. Over to Briley, left wing Johnson. Works to the top of the key, comes back to Beller on the wing left side. Back up top to Johnson, over to Brantley. Right wing Briley. Oh, great hustle. Riley Russell nearly had that one, but it's out of bounds. Comes back in on the inbounds from Johnson to Kelby. Back to Johnson into the right corner. Brantley for 3, and it's
Got
good.
it.
Brantley's 3 makes it a 6-0 game, and here comes the full court pressure again, and we're going to have a travel called on Russell.
Oh, man, tough going.
So Johnson under her own basket to inbounds. All the way up top to Kelby. The long 3 ball, no good. Rebound pulled down by Brantley. She'll put it up and in. 8-0. Lady Warriors, 4:25 left here in the first. And there's another travel as Abby Dodson tried to get it up the floor, and turnover number 7. Kelby gets the inbounds from Johnson. Back to Johnson, long 3 right wing. It's too strong, and the Beller runs over Kylie Byron for the rebound. Kelby Beller picks up the first Lady Warriors foul of the evening. Bray gets it into Abby. Ahead to Byram. Trapped. Pushes it up. Trapped. Gets it back to behind her. And she stepped on the sideline, and that'll be turnover number 8. Not quite halfway through this first quarter. It's 8-0, 4:11 left to go as number 10, J.C. Anderson, the 5'8 junior, checks in along number 23, Ava Hassler, the sophomore. Inside, Wells back up top. Beller's three. He's off the side of the iron, no good, but Briley Beller tracks down the long rebound. Brantley from the right wing, cut off by Hassler. Back to Beller, out left wing Johnson. Skip it back over to Beller. Beller into the lane with the floater, and it won't drop. She's over the back of Dodson, who pulled down her 5th rebound. No whistles. And here comes Russell the other way. Hassler drives to the elbow, steps around, puts it up and in. Kind of got into no man's land. About the only option she had was to shoot and knocks it down. 8-2, 3:25 left to go now. Johnson right wing, all the way back up top. Brantley for three. That one's too strong. Rebound tipped by Russell, but right to Beller, and then the three does drop for Presley Johnson this time. It makes it 11-2. We have a timeout on the floor. 3:11 left to go in the first quarter. We'll be back after this timeout. Leopardette basketball is presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Amen Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Lindsay community. We hope you'll keep us in mind for all your oil-filled electrical needs. You can give us a call at 405-756-4773.
First Baptist Church of Elmore City is a place where faith, family, and community come together. Whether you're a lifelong believer or just beginning your walk with Christ, you'll find a loving church family here. From Sunday services to Wednesday night fellowship, youth and children's ministries, and local missions, there's a place for everyone at First Baptist Church, Elmore City. Come as you are, we're saving you a seat.
3:11 left in the first. It's 11-2 Lady Warriors. And we got, had moisture on the floor after the last time out on this end. Now it's on the other end of the floor. Oh, there's the baseball pass intended for Addie, stolen by Briley Beller. That's turnover number 9. Briley to Brantley. Brantley can't get around Abby, then dribbled it off of her foot, but somehow got it right back. Beller left corner three is up and good.
Man.
Kelby's first field goal of the game makes it 14-2. Abby.
Got to go. You got to go.
Spin. Back to Russell. And nearly another steal. This time Briley Beller can't hang on to it. It'll go out of bounds. But, yeah, this is a tough full-court press.
Yeah, I don't know what the answer to it is. I know that just stopping and passing it backwards isn't getting the job done.
Abby from the out to Russell. Her three won't drop. Beller tips the rebound to herself. Kelby Beller, that is. And then Russell, the steal, but momentum carried her out of bounds, but great hustle again from Briley Russell. Leopardettes are going to stay in that 2-3 zone. Johnson gets it into Kelby up at the top of the key. They'll work it back quickly to the left corner. Brantley for three. It's good.
Got it. Man.
Her second three. She's got 8 in the quarter, and it's 17-2. Lady Warriors with the 15-point lead. We've got 2:20 left in the first. Abby with the basketball. Back over to Hassler. Hassler pushes up on Beller. Can't get around her. Here comes the trap. Got it away to Abby. All the way back across the timeline to Addy, who'll hand it to Hassler. Russell out near the half line. Stolen away by Brantley. Brantley steps around, and I thought double dribbled that.
Travel, it looked to me like.
Kelby Beller straightaway threes up and good. 5th three of the quarter for the Lady Warriors, and it's 20-2. Lady Warriors with the 18-point lead. Johnson gets it, tried to steal inside. It ended up in the hands of Briley Russell. And a jump ball, and Leopardettes do have the possession arrow this time. Brantley checks out. Number 22, Harper Johnson, the sophomore, checks in for the Lady Warriors, along with number 25, Hadley Beard, the freshman. And J.C. Anderson on the baseline will inbound for the Leopardettes. Still looking, got Russell, got it stripped, got it back, and couldn't get it to go. Tough move in there from Russell. Just couldn't get it to drop. Kelby Beller pulls down a miss. Brawley Beller, left wing Johnson. Works back to the top of the key, comes right back to Beller, left wing, inside to Briley, back up top, Johnson's three, banks it in off the glass. 21-point lead for the Lady Warriors. Here comes Abby, full head of steam.
That's the way.
Right down the lane, off the glass too hard, rebound Beard. Here comes Kelby the other way. Stops left elbow, and jumper won't drop. Rebound fought for as Anderson gets tied up with Beard, but possession arrow stays with the Lady Warriors. Brantley returns along with number 12, Eternity Self, the 6-foot sophomore, in for the first time. As Briley and Kelby Beller both check out. Johnson gets the inbounds left wing into the lane. Jumper from there, rolls off, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll be Leopardette basketball. 52 seconds left. Russell couldn't handle the pass, but Self was the last, Harper Johnson the last to touch it out of bounds. Hassler gets the inbounds, pushes, and dribbles it on the baseline out of bounds.
Wow, pretty solid bump right there from the defender. I don't know why that's not
a foul right
foul
there.
Of some kind.
So Johnson will inbounds. Brantley gets it out near the half line with 45 seconds left in the quarter. Sends it over to Beard, left wing. Back to Brantley, right side. Dribbles through a double team. The floater from the left elbow's off. Rebound pulled down by Addie Dodson. Byron pushes it up the floor. Stops baseline, right side. Flips it behind her to Bray. Bray can't get down the baseline. Inside to Addie. Her pass to Hassler is tipped, and it's stolen away. Russell down the baseline. Turns. Can't get the shot off against Johnson. There's the left wing three, too strong from Byram. And then we'll get a reach in tie up from Hassler, and this time the Leopardettes have the possession there. So Brady inbound on the baseline. 8.5 seconds left. Addie out on that right wing. Waits for Bray to get to the top of the key. Down to 5, down to 4. Got to get a shot off. Riley around to Bray. Screen, can't get the shot off. It's blocked by Johnson, and the Leopardettes are down by 21 by the end of the first quarter. It is 23-2 Lady Warriors. We'll head to the second quarter with Lady Warriors with a basketball. We'll do that after this. This is Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Back for the start of the second quarter, 23-2 our score. Lady Warriors in control. And they'll have the ball to start the second quarter. Kelby, Beller, Beard, Brantley, Self, and Harper Johnson on the floor for the Lady Warriors. As Kelby Beller will bring it up. Brantley right wing. Inside they go to Self. Turns around against Dodd. Dodd with the block. And then the rebound is pulled down by Beard, tied up with Bray, and the Leopardettes had the possession arrow.
All right, let's see if we can work this ball down the court.
Got to get somebody open. Bray finally does get it. Trying to get around Beller. Sends it over to Hassler. Hassler pushes up the floor, lost the handle on the basketball, and that's turnover number 12 here in the first half.
Right idea right there. Gracie decided to just go with the ball until you draw that second defender up there. That opens up a girl. Dish it off to her. You got to be a little bit patient there and wait for that double to come.
Beard sends it left wing to Harper Johnson, all the way back to the right side. Beller run off the three-point line, sidesteps, missed it. And that is rebound number 7 for Addie Dodson. Here comes Byram the other way, goes back left, sends it to Bray, nearly stolen away. Bray inside to Addie, and Addie back out to Byram. Right corner, Russell. And she lost the handle on the basketball, and we'll have another jump ball. Yes, this time it'll go to the Lady Warriors. 13 turnovers here in the game already for the Leopardettes, as Beard will send it to Kelby to bring it up the floor. We're nearly a minute into this second quarter. Still 23-2. Lady Warriors with the lead. Beller backs up. Number 1, Kobe Miller, the freshman, in for the Leopardettes. Brantley right back to Beller. Back inside. The dump down low to Self. Great execution right there. Self got a pretty easy
play.
25-2. Miller with the basketball. Threw it away. Runner in the lane is good.
Harper Johnson.
As Harper Johnson picks up her first points of the game to make it a 25-point lead. Russell will push it up. And then Bray took her eye off the ball and lost it out of bounds, and that is the 15th turnover now. Brantley checks out. Number 14, Aubrey Clary, the junior, checks in for the Lady Warriors. Right now, Kelby Beller, the only starter still left out there on the floor for the Lady Warriors. As Clary has it right wing, goes back to Beller on the wing as she gets it back to between the circles to Clary. Back to Beller right side. Back out to Clary. Back over to Beard left wing. Into the left corner for Harper Johnson. Back to Beard. Back to Kelby Beller, top of the key. Clary, right elbow, and they run the same exact play, other side of the lane, and got the same result with the basket from Harper Johnson. I'm sorry, that was Eternity Self with the basket. Pass knocked out of bounds. Self checks out of the ball game. And number 21, Laney Gay, checks in for the Lady Warriors. A little three-quarter court trap now as Miller gets away from it. Goes back to Russell, left elbow, down the baseline. Anderson had her shot rejected by Beard, out of bounds.
That was quite a swat right there from Beard.
It really was. Miller will inbound from the baseline. Waits for the cutters. Got it into Russell, and Russell couldn't handle the pass and turned it over. Here comes Kelby Beller the other way, and she'll get the and one out of it as she forces the contact. Foul called on Abby Dodson. Her first will be the first team foul in the quarter on the Leopardettes. Beller now with 9 points in the ball game, and that free throw goes in to give her double figures with 10 to make it 32-2. It's a 30-point lead for the Lady Warriors. Miller left side. Trying to get away from Clary into the corner. Anderson looks to drive in, gets to the elbow, sends it down low to Byram. Byram off the glass and in. 32-4. Beard, right wing to Clary. Into the elbow to Beller, right back to Clary. Three ball on the way. It's up and good. 35-4 Lady Warriors. 4:50 left in the first half. Miller into the left corner. Byram tried to go inside to Anderson, threw it too tall, and turned it over. All the way at the other end, Harper Johnson, left corner three, too strong. Rebound pulled down by Beard. Gets tied up by Briley Russell, and the Leopardettes have the possession arrow. Starters back out for the Lady Warriors. Actually, I guess just maybe one of them is Johnson returns, Presley Johnson. Abby gets it right wing. Back up top, Russell. Back to Bray, left wing. Bray reverts back to her left hand, goes out in the corner to Anderson. Anderson double team, gets it back to Bray. Bray to the free throw line. Up top, Russell, 3-ball on the way. Back iron, no good. Beller pulls down the miss. She will push the other way. Throws it across the lane to Clary. Blew the layup. Briley Russell with the miss. Briley will push it up, sends it left side to Abby. Run off the line by Clary. Gets it back out between the circles to Bray. Picked up out there by Presley Johnson. Back over to Abby, left wing. Bray comes to get it. Sent it in the left corner, intended that way, and Beller comes away with the steal and then threw it away, trying to get it to Presley Johnson going the other way. That's 5 turnovers on the Lady Warriors, as Briley Beller and Billy Brantley return for the Lady Warriors along with Eternity Self. And Jaden Wells. Back up top, Russell. Pass is tipped, and Johnson knocks it out of the hands of Abby Dodson. It stays with the Leopardettes. Into the backcourt to Russell. Right back to Abby. Abby penetrates, stops right elbow. Oh, jumper too strong. Wells with the miss. Here comes Brantley the other way. Stops free throw line. Johnson left wing three is up and good. Presley Johnson's third three of the game. 38-4. We've got a timeout on the floor. 3:05 left in the half. We'll come back with more Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank after this timeout on KBLP Live.
Get your game day or any day off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
.305 left to go in the first half. It has been all Lady Warriors. 8 threes in this first half from the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, I tell you what, they've been shooting pretty lights out from three. I've got them 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of 13 from three.
Wow,
it's pretty solid shooting right there.
Leopardettes with the ball out of the timeout. Russell will be picked up by Briley Beller at midcourt. Gets it to Bray on the left wing into the left corner, and Anderson had a foot out of bounds when she caught the pass. And that's turnover number 19 on the Leopardettes.
Wow.
They trail by 34 with just under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Self to Wells between the circles. Back over right wing Brantley. And pass knocked away is intended inside for Johnson. Leopardettes forced turnover number 6. And then nearly lost it again. Bray into the right corner. Anderson run off the line. Drives in off the baseline. Can't get the shot to go. Too strong. Presley Johnson with the rebound. Wells left wing. Run off the line. Up top. Brantley right wing. Presley Johnson's three as her fourth goes in.
That girl can shoot.
41-4. Leopardettes trail by 37. Russell into the right corner to Anderson. Knocked out of her hands by Johnson. Stays with the Leopardettes. Russell to inbounds. Byram. Back out to Russell. 3-ball is short and will end up out of bounds. Back to the Lady Warriors with 2:05 left here in the half. Brantley brings it up. Leopardettes still in that 2-3 zone. Self back to Wells, top of the key. Back to Brantley. Self drives the right side of the lane. Fell down, lost the basketball. I did not see Brecken Klein, number 13, check in for the Leopardettes.
She snuck in there on us, didn't she?
Came away with that loose ball. Anderson drives down. Klein for three. It's an air ball. And tracked down in the corner by Byram. Great hustle from Kylie Byram. Anderson stripped as she tried to get to the rack. And that is Briley Beller who took it coast to coast and laid it in. 43-4. Leopardettes trail. Russell right wing, back up top Bray. Bray tried to go back inside to Byram. It's tipped. Leopardette basketball. Number 15, J.B. Simon, the freshman, checks in for the Lady Warriors along with number 11, Anna Mitchell. Off the inbounds, Anderson back up top to Byram. Goes back to Bray left wing. Bray, the step back three is blocked by Wells, and then Leopardettes can't corral the loose ball on the backside. Lady Warrior basketball. Right wing is Mitchell. Gives it up to Simon on the wing. Back to Mitchell between the circles. Briley Beller sends it to Wells left wing. They dump it down low, and Beard got the easy one. Same play they ran a while ago with Self and Johnson.
You got it. Works like a charm every time.
45-4. Russell gets it back to the left wing to Klein. Klein up against a double team. Left it short. Briley Beller with the miss. Pushes up the floor in transition to Beard. Beard from under the basket can't get it to go, but the offensive board from Mitchell. Top of the key. Three won't drop, but the rebound and put back from Briley Beller will go. 47-4. Less than 10 seconds to go now. Bray from the free throw line. Off the glass and in for Gracie Bray. And that'll finish out the first half. 47-6. The Leopardettes trail the Lady Warriors here in the first half. We'll send it over to JD. Take a timeout. We'll be back with your American Exchange Bank halftime show and your officially unofficial stats right after this on KBLP Live.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
Lindsay Municipal Hospital is dedicated to providing quality service to our local community, and we're wishing our Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy and successful basketball season. Go Leopards!
At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We'd like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:45, and then we have Bible studies for children at 6:15 and youth and adults starting at 6:30. FBC is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all our student athletes a successful season. Go Leopards!
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Sharrock with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil field, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards! The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards!
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at the Warrior Event Center, it's halftime, 47-6. Lady Warriors with the lead over the Leopardettes. Looking at your officially unofficial stats, we'll start with the Lady Warriors, who have two players at double figures already. Presley Johnson with 4 threes has 12 here at halftime. Kelby Beller has 10. Brantley has 8. 6 points from Briley Beller. 4 points from Eternity Self, a three-point basket from Aubrey Clary, and 2 apiece from Harper Johnson and from Hadley Beard. The Lady Warriors, I had them 2 of 5 from the charity stripe. The Leopardettes with 6 points, 2 from Gracie Bray, 2 from Kylie Byram, and 2 from Ava Hassler. And that's all the scoring for the Leopardettes, who did not attempt a free throw in that first half. Leopardettes -2 on the glass at 14-12. Addie Dodson has 7 of the Leopardettes' 12 rebounds in that first half. And then the Leopardettes, 22 turnovers in the first half, and the Lady Warriors with 6. With that, we'll go check Andrew and his shooting numbers.
Yes, sir. I'll start with the Washington ladies. From 2-point range, they went 9 of 16 for a solid 56%. 9 of 18 from 3-point range for 50%. That's a very good number there from 3. I concur with you. They were 2 of 5 from the charity stripe. That is 40%. And overall, 18 of 34 for 53% shooting on the night so far. That's a very good shooting numbers for ladies. On the Leopardette side, just 3 of 9 from 2-point range for 33%. We were 0 for 7 from 3, so nothing there. No free throws shot. So overall, 3 of 16 for just 19% shooting. Leopardette's going to have to find a way to find the bottom of that net. I don't know what the answer is, Greg, but we're way behind the 8 ball here against these Lady Warriors.
Well, and only thing I look at from an answer is you're playing the number 1 team, and they're doing what they do. Yeah. I think really probably the one thing that makes Washington so tough is when you look up and down their roster, you go 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", 6 foot, 5'9", 5'11", 6'1", 5'11", 5'10", 6 foot. When you've got 15 girls sitting on the bench and 10 of them are 5'11" or taller,
right?
They can reach over those girls so bad and block so many passes. Their reach is so long. If they're athletic on top of that, I mean,
yeah, no doubt.
You know, I can sit up here and say, well, this is what you do to beat a man press, but when you've got girls that are that athletic and that good, I mean, it's just that much difference.
Yeah, what I find pretty remarkable about this Washington defense is, and I guess it's due to the height and the long arms of some of these ladies, they so easily tie the ball up. I mean, every time you get a pass in the paint, One of those big gals comes around, ties the ball up. Most of the time it's fairly clean, and that's really hard to do so quickly. Come around from behind, tie that ball up like that. I don't know how many jump balls we've had tonight, but it's been an incredible amount. And the defense just stifling. They recover so quickly. You swing it around to the other side, and you've got, boom, somebody in your face, and swing it over to the other side. They adjust so quickly. Long arms everywhere, and, man, it's just tough to get anything done against these gals.
Well, we talked about the other side of this bracket, this regional winners bracket, was Kingston and Valiant. And the last report I find is that Kingston is ahead of Valiant 33-15 in the second quarter of that game. So some other area teams that are playing tonight, and sadly I can only find one other score. Dibble and Vanoss playing out of Class 2A. And Vanoss leads 13-8. But Pauls Valley is also playing tonight against Lone Grove. Purcell girls are playing tonight against Hara. Bridge Creek girls are playing Elgin tonight, and I don't have any of those scores here listed, so I don't have anything to update there. But, again, the other games will not happen until Thursday night, so we'll have to wait until Thursday night to probably find out who we will play on Friday. But that is your American Exchange Bank halftime show and your officially unofficial stats from the first half. We're ready to get the third quarter underway momentarily here, and the Lady Warriors have the possession arrow to start the third. Leopardettes just now coming out of the locker room, did not even come out for shoot-around at halftime. Greg Fury, Andrew Lyon here at the Warrior Events Center. J.D. Scruggs handling things on the live stream. Kevin Scruggs over on the camera. Of course, we've got to be sure to mention the rest of our crew. And Paige Sutherland back at our studios that does so much work with our commercials and our videos and all of our graphics. I think CC Lyon, I think your wife jumps in there and helps with that too. So
she does indeed.
Appreciate those ladies doing what they do. I guess we need to thank Jason Wallenberg too. He does a great job back there running things to keep us going on the FM side as well. Beller will get it. Kelby gets it from Briley, since they're both Bellers. As the third quarter underway, they tried to do the lob on the backside. Johnson missed it too strong. Rebound pulled down by Abby Dodson. She'll push it up the floor. Goes left wing to Russell. Back to Bray between the circles. Back over right side to Abby. Abby back between the rings to Russell. Bray left wing. Waits until Byram gets to corner left side. Looking inside for Addy, but cut off by Wells. Back to the left elbow as Abby sends it up top to Russell. She'll dribble right side. Give it to Addy out on the wing. Addy back out to Bray. Bray back to top of the key for Russell, and in the backdoor cut from Byram.
Oh, too strong.
Not great play right there, but just missed it strong, and Wells pulls down the defensive board. Brantley right through the hands of Briley Beller, but into the hands of Presley Johnson. Brantley drives to the elbow, sends it back right side to Briley. Presley straightaway three, no, and rebound tip.
Go.
Russell finally pulled it down, but Bray's the one who tipped that rebound initially. Abby drives baseline, lost her footing, fell, turnover at number 23. And then Briley just takes it to the rack and lays it in. Coast to coast for Briley Beller. 49-6. Lady Warriors with the lead. Nearly 2 minutes into this third quarter. And then Kelby Beller knocks it loose from Bray, and Kelby gets an easy layup at the other end of the floor. She now has 12. Leopardettes with 2 straight turnovers. Russell will walk it up, picked up by Brantley at the top of the key. Works to the left wing, gets it to Addy. Addy looking for Abby, can't get it to her. Now Bray. Addy drives the baseline, but knocks it off the bottom of the backboard and then fouls Brantley, who came down with the miss. Addy picks up her second. One thing about it, this has not been a very physical game necessarily. Has not been a lot of fouls called.
No. Just 5 foul shots shot so far in this game, none by the Leopardettes.
Kelby to Briley, to right wing to Johnson, back to Kelby, baseline Wells, back to Hart to Presley. Brantley back to Briley, back to Brantley, run off the line, gets to the left elbow, floater up and good for Ben Brantley. She's in double figures now with 10. It's 51-6 Lady Warriors. 5:15 left in the third. Good move by Russell there. Got it into the right corner for Hassler. Hassler lobs it back up top, intended for Abby. Addy had to come save it. Back up top, Byram. Left wing, Abby. Abby got Beller, trip over her own feet, but the air ball 3 from Abby goes as turnover number 25. Wells checks out. Hadley Beard is back in for the Lady Warriors. So Kelby Beller will bring it up for the Lady Warriors as they have a 53-6 lead on the Leopardettes. Left wing 3 from Johnson is short. Hassler with the great block out. Dodson ends up with the rebound. Here comes Byram. Russell, baseline left side. That is the number 33, Paisa Kleinsasser, who's in for the first time tonight. Right corner, Addy. Turns on Beard. Threw it off the bracing behind the basket. That'll be out of bounds. And a turnover back to the Lady Warriors. Number 45, Alondra Lopez, checks in for the Leopardettes as well. As Kelby Beller brings it up. And timeout on the floor called by the Lady Warriors. 4:10 left here in the third quarter, 53-6. The Lady Warriors with the lead. We'll be back right after this timeout on KBLP Live.
Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
4:10 left to go here in the third quarter. Lady Warrior basketball out of the timeout. They lead 53-6. Wells will send it to Beller out near the half line to get things going. Into the lane to Wells, down low to Beard. I thought Beard double clutched and walked there.
I did too.
Got her own miss, however. Brantley behind her to Wells, straightaway 3. That's wide right. Rebound loose on the floor. Beard comes up with that one. Brantley's 3 from the left wing won't go. Wells with another offensive board, but stolen away by Byram. Hassler toes the line on that sideline, got it to Russell. Drives down, gets it to Hassler left corner. Pushes Beller into the lane, pushes it back out to Kleinsasser. Kleinsasser hounded by Wells, lost the handle, got it back. Goes baseline, sends it across. Baseline jumper will not go for Russell, and Wells will have the defensive board. Here comes Kelby the other way. Stops free throw line, reloads, sends it out to Presley Johnson. Her 3 from the left wing is off the mark. And a rebound pulled down by Brantley. Johnson back to Beller on the baseline, back up top. Wells fires a 3, and it's up and good. That's the first point of the game for Wells, but it makes it 56-6. Forgot to write down the other basket.
Lopez drives the baseline, throws one up.
Doesn't go.
Not quite.
Beard with the miss. Beller to the right corner for Wells. Wide open 3. Back iron, no good. Lopez.
Man.
And that time, Ava Hassler told Bellers, you're not putting that shot up. I'm going to foul you and make you go to the line. Ava's first personal. second team foul in the quarter, but it will be Beller at the line. She shot 3 of the 5 free throws that the Lady Warriors shot in that first half was 2 of 3. And now make it 3 of 4. She knocks that one down for her 13th point, makes it a 57-6 lead. Wells and Presley Johnson check out. Byram will check out for the Leopardettes as J.C. Anderson checks back in. Beller 2 for 2 that trip to the line. Makes it 58-6. .225 left here in the third as Russell crosses the timeline. Lopez on the left wing. Back out to Anderson behind her on the left wing as she drives in. Anderson to the free throw line, has it stolen away. Coast to coast, and Clary lays it up and in. 54-point lead for the Lady Warriors with 2 minutes to go in the third. Kleinsasser high on this left side. Looks to drive in, goes back to her right hand in the lane, goes out to Russell. Russell back up top to Kleinsasser. Inside, pass knocked away from Hassler, but she got it back. Threw one up over the top of Johnson, but missed it short. Brantley comes out of there with the miss. Step back three from Brantley is off the front iron, no good, but there's another offensive board from Hadley Beard. Right corner three from Clary won't drop either. Harper Johnson with the rebound and the putback. 62-6. Russell brings it up, sends it over to Hassler. Lopez left corner. Inside intended for Kleinsasser, but batted out of bounds by Beard. It'll stay with the Leopardettes as number 1, Nakobe Miller will check in for Russell. Beard will check out as Laney Gay returns for the Lady Warriors.
It's like Kleinsasser jammed a finger on that pass.
And Kleinsasser will check out with that jammed finger maybe, and Brecken Klein is back in for Lindsay. Miller on the inbounds. Gets it to Hassler. Hassler in the lane. Got the kind bounce, and Ava Hassler has her second basket of the game. Makes it 62-4. Excuse me, 62-8. She has 4 points is what I was fixing to say. Clary to the baseline, selfs, jumpers, and air ball, but on the backside, Harper Johnson's rebound and putback won't go back. Got her own miss. That doesn't go. Nakobe Miller fights and fights and fights and finally forces the turnover. Great job from the freshman. Here goes Klein. Clary picks her up, tried to go inside, batted out of there by Johnson, but right into the hands of Nakobe Miller. Lopez, right wing. Back up top to Hassler. And thought Nakobe Miller was further out than she was, and where she threw it, there was nobody home, and it's a turnover on the Leopardettes. .15 seconds left here in the third quarter, 62-8, Lady Warriors. Harper Johnson drives in, leaves it for self on the baseline, back to Brantley, can't get away from Hassler on the drive, now goes to her right hand, still can't get away from her. Up top, Gay gets it in the lane, the basket at the jumper, at the buzzer will count for Aubrey Clary. And it's 64-8 at the end of the third quarter. We'll step aside, send it over to JD. We'll come back with the final quarter of the Leopardettes versus the Lady Warriors here on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
Small business needing a little creative pick-me-up? Do you need to refresh your business cards or looking for a new logo? Is your business Facebook page still using photos from 2019? Tailored Creative Services offers services for logo design, business cards, photography, videography, and pretty much everything in between. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services, and let's talk about your next project.
(64-8), Leopardettes with the ball as we start the fourth quarter. Hassler will get the inbounds from Miller in the backcourt. Picked up by Beller. Anderson gets it left wing, has Briley Beller on her. Comes back up to Miller between the circles. Back to Hassler, right wing. Looks for cutters. Number 31, Briley Ince, the sophomore, in for the Leopardettes for the first time. Anderson has it top of the key. Gets a screen from Klein. Gets around it, goes all the way to the rack and lost the handle on the basketball. Got it back and then got fouled.
I can't believe it.
Leopardettes are going to get their first free throws of the game 30 seconds into the fourth quarter. Harper Johnson picks up the first foul on the Lady Warriors here in the quarter. And J.C. Anderson heads to the free throw line to shoot two. And first one will not drop. Off the back iron. Second attempt coming up for Anderson, and too strong with the first one, too soft with the second one. Briley Beller with her fifth rebound. She will push it up the floor, sends it left wing to Kelby. Kelby into the left corner for Presley Johnson. Back up top, they work it back to Harper Johnson. I've got two Bellers and two Johnsons on the floor, along with Hadley Beard. Presley Johnson, long three left wing is short. Kobe Miller pulls down the miss for the Leopardettes. Ahead to Klein, and then Klein will get tied up by Presley Johnson, and the Lady Warriors had the possession arrow, so that'll be turnover number 29. Wells in the backcourt to inbound to Beller. Kelby will bring it up. Back to Wells. Presley. They tip it back down to the baseline. That same play that's worked so well. Hadley Beard with another easy one. 66-8, Lady Warriors. Miller right wing. Ball stolen by Wells. But then Miller tipped the pass to save a transition break. Kelby to the baseline to Beard. Back out to Beller. Work it back around. Presley Johnson to Beller, steps out baseline, 14-footer is up and good for Kelby Beller. She's got 16 in the ball game. It's a 60-point Lady Warrior lead, 68-8. Johnson. Klein, left corner, misses the three. Wells with the backside rebound for the Lady Warriors. Here comes Kelby the other way, and ahead of steam, goes coast to coast, is blocked. And she'll get free throws. Foul called on Brecken Klein, her first. Second team foul in the quarter. Actually, just the first in this quarter. And Beller back to the line again, knocks that one down.
Beller's 5 of 6 from the line.
Full change out for the Lady Warriors, and will not, now they will, as Beller missed that second free throw. It's tipped out of bounds by the Lady Warriors. Klein Saucer back in the game. Good to see that. Got that finger taped up. As Klein dribbles to the right wing, goes around the screen from a number 22, Presley Cooper. Klein Saucer gets stripped driving the lane, and that'll go as turnover number 30. Right wing, Harper Johnson drives in on Ince. Ince with the block. Nakobe Miller with a second block. And Miller comes down with a rebound. Ahead to Klein left side. Catch fires a three. That's an air ball. Klein Saucer nearly had a great rebound right there.
Good hustle.
But had her foot on the end line. J.B. Simon, number 15, brings it up for the Lady Warriors. Sends it over to Harper Johnson. Goes left wing to Mitchell. Down to the baseline. Laney Gay's shot will not go, but the rebound was tipped into the hands of Clary. And Clary got the easy one. 71-8. And another turnover on the Leopardettes. Here's Mitchell the other way. Got stripped by Miller in the turnover. T1 to Kobe Miller. Playing the defense at the other end of the floor.
Job. Every time she comes in, she makes some stuff happen.
Into the right corner to Cooper. Cooper drives baseline. Couldn't get there. Stopped by Harper Johnson. So Cooper just bounced it off of her leg out of bounds. Smart play from the freshman. Miller on the baseline to inbounds. Cooper gets open on the right wing around the screen from Ince. Stopped at the right elbow, though. Gives it behind her to Kleinsasser. Kleinsasser at the elbow has her pass knocked away and stolen. Here comes Lady Warriors. Gay's jumper will not drop. Simon with the miss. That doesn't go. Clary with another offensive board. That will go. Clary's got 11 points in the game.
Tell you what, I think almost all of her points have been cleanup points off of rebounds.
73-8. Tip pass nearly went in, but there's another turnover as Ince pushes it away from Mitchell. Miller, hounded, gets it back to Klein. Klein goes baseline left side.
Get
Floater
over there.
Skips across, won't drop. Rebound pulled down by Harper Johnson. She'll go coast to coast and misses it too strong. But there's another offensive board and putback from Aubrey Clary.
She's making a living down there.
75-8. 3:30 left to go here in the ball game. Kleinsasser has it high on the right side. Inside to Klein. Again, left it short, trying to go over Clary. Mitchell pushes it ahead. She'll drive coast to coast with it. Left it short. Cooper with the miss. And knocked away from behind, but they're going to call a foul on Anna Mitchell on that. Her first. It'll just be the second team foul. In for the Lady Warriors for the first time. Number 31 is Briley Orr, the freshman. Number 4 is Brinley Mize, also a freshman, along with number 10, Kinley Mize. So I've traded Johnsons for Mize. Left wing, number 15 is Gomez. Kleinsasser drives the lane. Ball's knocked loose. Cooper comes up with it. Sends it back up top to Inch. She'll fire the three. Everything but go down. Kleinsasser hit the deck and no whistles, but they're going to say the Lady Warriors were the last two touches that went out of bounds. Number 30, Carly Randall, checks in for the Leopardettes. Miller on the baseline to inbounds with 2:54 left in the ball game. Lob. And to Ince at the elbow. Behind her to Gomez. Gomez works to the right wing. Pulls it back out. Goes inside to Miller, who's posted up. Three from the right wing is partially blocked. Rebound pulled down by Orr. Here comes Simon the other way. She'll go coast to coast. Got the screen inside from Orr, and Simon got the basket. Makes it 77-8. Miller up top to Ince. Left side over to Gomez. Gomez looks to drive in. Got the ball stripped, but Miller comes away with the loose ball. She'll drive the lane. Got blocked, and it's out of bounds off the Lady Warriors.
Man, tough sledding. Good strong move right there, but they're just so good blocking shots.
Gomez on the baseline to trigger. Gets it to Miller on the wing. Gets a screen from Ince. The pick and roll, and the lob from Miller to Ince is too long and out of bounds. 77-8. This one was never in question, as the Lady Warriors had a 21-point lead by the end of the first quarter. Mitchell sends it left side over to Kinley Mize. Kinley drives up, gives it to Brinley. Back over left side, Simon, and it's stolen away. Kleinsasser comes away with the steal. She'll push it up. Stops top of the key. Lets everybody get set. Sends it left wing. Randall looks to drive in. Got her pass tipped, but Ince will come away with the loose ball. Minute and a half to go. Gomez gets it left side. Back up top. Back over to Ince right side. It's lob inside intended for Gomez. Knocked away from behind by Mitchell. It stays with the Leopardettes.
Got about a foot height difference there between those two ladies.
Gomez fighting hard for that post up underneath. Miller to inbounds. Kleinsasser gets it in the corner. Works up to the wing and then reach in. Called on Simon. It's the third team foul with 1:16 to go in the ball game. So Leopardettes will bring it in from the far sideline. Miller to Ince, the right elbow, goes back to Miller, down the baseline, across to Randall in the lane. And Randall lost the handle on it. In transition, Kenley Miles. That was Brindley Mize who lost it and then picked up the foul trying to get it back. That's the fourth team foul. We've got 1:03 left. The Lady Warriors are going to go to 26-1. The Leopardettes will go to 10-17 after this one as Randall looks to drive in, gets double teamed, lost the handle on the ball. Leopardettes will get to keep it. In any other game, that probably would have been a foul easily, but when it's 77-8 and 49 seconds left, they're letting that go. Miller, the inbounds from Gomez, works around the screen from Ince, down the left side of the lane, and she'll be fouled on the way and get free throws. As Kenley Mize picks up that foul, and that will be number 5, and Kobe Miller heads to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Again, the Leopardettes, this will be just free throws 3 and 4.
There we go.
And Kobe Miller is in the scorebook with that free throw to cut that lead down to 77-9. And the second one won't drop. Rebound and stolen away. Randall forces the steal, and then the three from the corner is blocked by Miller with the reach around after she was shooting the three. J.B. Simon blocked it. And then Miller picks up her first, just the second team foul. .25 seconds left. Mitchell with the ball. Sends it right wing to Kenley Mize. Back up top. Mitchell fires the three. It's wide left. Ince with the rebound for the Leopardettes. As we hit 10 seconds left, and the baseball pass from Miller is a turnover. And coming the other way. Very sportsmanlike there from Mitchell to circle back. She had a wide open layup and pulled it back out. 77-9, the final score. The Lady Warriors showing why they're the number 1 team in the state. Leopardettes will move to the consolation bracket, and they will play on Friday and here in Washington. And again, they will play the winner of the Hugo Marietta girls game that will be played here in Washington on Thursday night at 6 p.m. So we will not know anything until Thursday night about who we play. But the Leopardettes will be back here Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock to play the winner of that game. We'll step aside, add up the final numbers of this one, and get you ready for the boys matchup right after this on KBLP Live.
T&W Tire is a family-owned, full-service commercial tire company. As a leader in auto repair, T&W is more than just tires. Our highly qualified mechanics can get you back on the road no matter what you drive. We also specialize in serving the tire needs of commercial fleets, oil and gas, construction equipment, and a variety of industrial applications. So for your automotive needs, look no further than T&W Tire, located at 410 Southeast 4th in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or look up one of our many locations on tnwtire.com.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Lindsay United Methodist Church is a community of believers in Jesus Christ who gather together to live their lives devoted to God and being connected with our neighbors through a shared faith and biblical foundation. We'd love to invite you for our Sunday worship. Services are 10:55 a.m. to 12 p.m. Come see us at 114 West Chickasaw Street, right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
We're back to wrap up the girls matchup, 77-9. The Lady Warriors with the win over the Lindsay Leopardettes. Looking at our final numbers from that one. 1, 2, 3, 4 players in double figures for the Lady Warriors. Kelby Beller leads the way with 17 on the night. Aubrey Clary off the bench finishes with 13, had 10 of those in the second half. 12 points from Presley Johnson, all of those on 4 threes from the first half, and then 10 from Bentley Brantley to round out those in double figures. They got 8 from Briley Beller, and then 4 apiece from Eternity Self and Hadley Beard, also 4 from Harper Johnson, 3 from Jaden Wells, and then 2 points from J.B. Simonton round out the scoring for the Lady Warriors. I had them 5 of 9 from the free throw line. For the Leopardettes, again, only 9 points in the ball game, and so you had 4 points from Ava Hassler to lead the way for the Leopardettes, 2 from Kylie Byram, 2 from Gracie Bray, and a free throw from Kobe Miller, and that's all the scoring for the Leopardettes, who went to 1 of 4 from the charity stripe. Leopardettes end up minus 15 on the glass at 33-18. 10 turnovers for the Lady Warriors, 37 turnovers for the Leopardettes. And with that, we'll go talk to Andrew.
Yes, sir. I will start with the Washington Lady Warriors from two-point range. They were 21 of 35 for a very solid 60% from two-point. From three-point range, they were 10 of 29 for 34%, down from that 50% at halftime. From the free throw line, 5 of 9 for 56%. And overall from the field, 31 of 64 for 48%. For the Leopardettes from two-point range, they went 5 of 18. That is 28% shooting. No makes from the three-point range out of 13 attempts, so 0% there. We went 1 of 4 from the line for 25%. And overall from the field, Leopardettes were 5 of 31 for just 16% shooting overall. Pretty rough going there.
It was.
Greg, I don't know what to say about that. A 77-9 loss is that's a tough one there. We hope that we could keep it a little bit closer. Didn't necessarily expect a win there, but man, you sure like to see us play a little bit better.
Yeah, the turnovers, again, just really hurt the Leopardettes. So we'll see. Again, you get from now till Friday to forget about that game and concentrate on what you got coming up. So they'll get ready to play on Friday afternoon here at 1 o'clock. With that, let's step aside, and we'll give it back over to JD, take a quick timeout, and we'll switch over, get ready for the boys matchup. We'll talk more about that right after this on KBLP Live.
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need. the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
Craving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Order to go and settle in for all your leopard action at home. Now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us at 110 Southeast 4th Street. Go Leopards!
This is Paul Bean, pastor of Calvary Baptist Church, inviting you and your family to join us this Sunday for worship. Bible study classes begin at 9:30 a.m. and worship follows at 10:45 a.m. You're also invited to join us on Wednesday nights for our Wednesday night meal at 5:15 p.m. with classes following at 6 p.m. Come and join us and discover what God is doing at Calvary. We are located at 410 West Chickasaw. You can also visit us on the web at cbclindsay.com.
Attention Lindsay, Design It has a brand new home at 306 South Main, and we can't wait for you to see it. Step into our fresh new space and check out our latest spirit designs to cheer on your favorite local school teams. Whether you're looking for custom apparel, spirit gear, or unique designs that show your school pride, Design It has you covered. Come celebrate our new location today at 306 South Main Street in Lindsay, because at Design It, school spirit starts here.
Legacy Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves Lindsay, Oklahoma and surrounding areas. We specialize in getting your home back to its best, whether it be annual wear and tear or storm damage. We don't just fix roofs, we take care of your home. Legacy Roofing, family-owned, community-focused, and always here for you. Call us today for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 and let us protect your home with the care it deserves.
Back here in Washington, the Warrior Event Center, we get ready for the boys matchup. In the winner's bracket from the district, the Leopards and Leopardettes both came out district champs over there against Comanche on Friday night as the Leopards handed Comanche a 78-27 loss. And the Leopards clicking on all cylinders, and I mean everybody clicking, but they were led by Isaac Cameron, who had 19 in the ball game, 14 from Hunter Russell on the night. He had 4 threes in the fourth quarter from Reed Dorman off the bench, which was fantastic.
That was outstanding.
I tell you, to get him in. Creed didn't have a typical night for Creed, but of course they kept Creed covered up, and everybody else picked up, which is exactly what needs to happen. They know how dangerous Creed is. So we'll see how that bodes here tonight. But then probably the two most exciting things that happened that night, on top of the Leopards getting the win in the district championship, is Cade Williams hitting the 3 at the buzzer at the end of the game.
No doubt.
That absolutely lit the place on fire. And for me, the only thing more exciting than that was the presentation that was made to those of us from KBLP. Very heartfelt thanks to everybody who had a hand in getting that made. That was special. And,
absolutely. Quite a shock and surprise.
Yeah.
We don't do this for recognition or money or anything else. We just do it because we love Leopard basketball, love our town, love getting the opportunity to be involved in Leopard sports and stay close to the programs and do a little bit to help the community. So, but certainly do appreciate that, and quite a surprise. Now, Cade Williams, my goodness, that's a shot that it didn't have. There weren't any ramifications as far as winning and losing that game, but got a whole stinking crowd on their feet right there, folks jumping up and down. Once in a great while, you have a young man who's just universally loved and liked all around town, and is helpful and is selfless and is the first to stand up and slap the hands of his teammates as they come on the bench or whatever. And just an all-around good dude from a good family, and couldn't have happened to a better cat.
I absolutely agree with everything you just said. Again, that was a special night all the way around. Talk about this matchup. Again, the Leopards won the first meeting between these two teams pretty handily back at home. They met later in the year, and the Warriors came away with the win in overtime. So now this is Washington-Lindsay round 3, and it's not that uncommon for these two teams to meet up just about 3 times a year, depending on what tournaments they're in.
Yep.
But it's always hard to try to figure out how to predict one when you've seen one win one way and one win the other way, and now you figure out what you got to do here. But these two teams know each other well. Washington defeated Marlowe. I went back and watched that game. That game was close. I don't think either team led more than 4 or 6 points the whole game. And, in fact, Marlowe had the ball with 25 seconds to go in the game with a tie game at 43 and just holding for a last shot and turned the ball over. And ended up getting Jace Myers, I believe, was the gentleman that got the basket at the end that put them up by 2. And then Washington beats Marlowe by 2 points in that tight of a game to advance to the district championship and be here tonight. So, but Cole Beard had 13 that night to lead the Warriors. Jax Mitchell had 3 threes, finished with 11 points. Jace Myers had 10, and Jack McKimmey had 9. When you talk about all the guys that they had, basically 4 guys did all their scoring. Evan Wells, and I tell you what, Evan Wells is going to be a killer ball player when he's just a sophomore. By the time he's a senior, Evan Wells is going to be good. And I know his family on top of that, and they're fantastic as well. But that's basically 4 guys scored all of their points for them. So nice. Let's get you the starting lineups. See if we get this one underway. Leopards, the visitors, will start a 5'9" senior, number 1. That is Armando Hernandez. At forward, a 6'2" junior, number 2, Isaac Cameron. At guard, the 5'10" senior, number 3, Creed Taylor, averaging 20 points a game to lead the way for the Leopards. At forward, a 6'1" senior, number 10, Hunter Russell. And then the 6'4" senior, number 12, Gustavo Torres will round out the starting 5 for the Lindsay Leopards. Head coach is Timmy Boyer, assisted by Lance Osborne and Chase Byrne. The Leopards are 20-6 on the season and finished the regular season ranked number 8 in the state. For the Warriors, they'll start a 5'9" senior, number 3, Owen McCaleb. The 6'4" senior, number 4, Jack McKimmey. 5'10" senior, number 11 is Jace Myers. 6'3" senior, number 15, Cole Beard. And they'll round out the starting 5 with the 6'2" senior, number 23, Jax Mitchell. The head coach for the Warriors is Trevor Smith. He's assisted by Dustin Orr and Alex Foster. The Warriors are 10-16 on the season coming in here tonight. A trip to the regional finals and a guaranteed trip to the area tournament in Medill next week on the line for these two teams.
Tell you what, two pretty evenly matched teams. It could go either way on a given night. We'll see what happens tonight. Let's go Leopards.
McKimmey all the way into the backcourt. It's run down by Myers. He'll leave it for McCaleb in the backcourt. He'll have to hustle to get back across. Back over and a turnover as Myers cannot come up with the pass from McCaleb. Let's hope that that's a sign for the Leopards. Here comes Hernandez the other way. Man defense from the Warriors. Russell inside to Cameron. On McKimmey on him.
You got that. Go for it.
Yep. Back out to Russell. 3-ball on the way. No. And a long rebound bounds out to Mitchell. He'll give it up to Myers. He'll push it across and give it to McCaleb. Back over to the right wing for Mitchell. Work it back around left wing to Myers. Back up top. McCaleb to McKimmey. Down underneath. Beard. Back to McCaleb. Baseline. Back around. Leopards doing good defense here. Not letting them have any easy looks. McKimmey looks to drive in. Russell with him every step. McCaleb lost the ball as Taylor knocked it loose, but got him back. Nearly lost it again. McCaleb down the lane, sends it over. Stripped from behind. Russell with the turnover.
There we go.
Huge play from Hunter Russell. Taylor right wing. Picked up over there by Beard. Now
gotta
needs
have some help.
Got it over to Russell. Back out to Hernandez. They'll reset. Torres moves to the high post. Hernandez looks to attack. Goes out to Torres. Back to Taylor. Double teamed. And then threw it away. Got it ahead in transition. A 3-on-1 break. Cameron forces a tough play, though. And then got the turnover.
That's a steal. Nice job.
Third turnover for this Leopard defense. Hernandez on the handle. We're still scoreless, nearly 2 minutes into this first quarter.
Looks like Myers is hobbled.
And we're going to have a timeout called.
He's pushing on Cameron there to try to get a timeout so he can get off the court. He's hurt.
Yep. Myers picks up the foul, the first foul of the ball game, and he will check out. Number 2, Hudson Gann will check in. Cameron the inbounds, gets it to Russell. Back out to Hernandez near the half line, picked up out there by Gann. Dribbles right, the handoff to Cameron. Torres quickly left side, Russell back to Cameron in the lane.
Go to the hole.
Then the reverse layup. Whoa! Everything but go down for Cameron. McKimmey out of there with the miss. McCaleb into the right corner. 3-ball from Mitchell on the way. No good, but the backside rebound from Gann. And then Gann went down and he's hurt.
Yeah, he came down awkwardly on that knee, or on that foot. Looks like he might have tweaked a knee or an ankle. I'm guessing knee there.
Yeah, and they're going to have to help him off the floor.
Is it ankle?
Yeah,
the cameraman and the JD are saying ankle there. So
yeah, he's not putting any weight on that at all. So that will actually get number 1 Hunter Lilly into the game. So right off the bat, unfortunate for the Warriors, they've lost Jace Myers, and now they've lost Hudson Gann.
Yeah, that's tough, and we hate to see that. Players from either side of the ball going down hurt.
They're going to take him straight back to the locker room. Hernandez around a Torres screen, double team. Taylor inside Torres. Back up top, Cameron for 3. Yeah! Bounced it off the front of the rim and in. And Leopards start with a 3-0 lead. 5:15 left to go. McCaleb with the
answer.
Hit. Owen McCaleb ties the game back up at 3. So Armando pushes it up. Works around the screen. They double team, come back to. They work it back to Torres. The handoff. Hernandez for 3. That won't drop. Rebound McKimmey. McCaleb pushes it up. Mitchell right wing. Lost it going down the baseline. 5 turnovers now on the Warriors. In transition. Here come the Leopards. Russell stops, fires left wing. Back iron, no good. And rebound McKimmey. Leopard's going to have to find the basket, and then the Warriors are going to have to quit turning it over. If you're a Warrior fan, that's their 6th.
Tell you what, I'd like to see us work the ball down low. We've gotten it down there a couple of times with a one-on-one and ended up just kicking it back out. Cameron did go for the shot the one time and rolled out on him, but I feel like the way they're doubling up on us up on the perimeter, it opens somebody up in the paint.
Absolutely. Here comes Hernandez, gives it to Cameron, back to Torres. The handoff to Taylor, avoids the double team, gets it back to Russell left wing. Inside, Torres, or intended for Cameron. Hernandez tipped it though, and it goes into the backcourt, and they're going to say it was last touched by the Leopards, and Torres underneath.
There we
got
go.
it. So the Leopards get the ball back down underneath to Torres for the 5-3 lead. McKinney has Russell working on him. Gets it McCaleb left wing. The double screen picked up by Hernandez, and Hernandez with the steal. And the layup at the other end got it. 7 turnovers on the Warriors, and the Leopards have a 7-3 lead with 3:41 left. Timeout Warriors. We'll take it with them. Come back to the Warrior Event Center with more Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
So Jace Myers is back on the floor for the Warriors. That is a good sign for Washington. We went back and looked at the replay. Hudson Gann came down on Armando Hernandez's foot off of that rebound. That's how he rolled his ankle. But Myers back in there. That's a good sign for the Warriors. McKinney, the three. It's short. Rebound, Torres. Hernandez stops top of the key. Gets a screen from Torres. Can't go back to him. Russell, left corner, Cameron. Takes McKinney into the lane. Backed out to Hernandez, right wing. He'll drive in. Lost his footing and lost the basketball.
Unfortunate right there.
Here comes McKinney the other way. Goes away from the screen from Lilly. Goes out into the corner. The baseline jumper doesn't go for Cole Beard. Leopards with the basketball. Hernandez looks to set it up with 2:49 left to go here in the quarter. It's 7-3 Leopards with the lead. Cameron to Hernandez. Underneath Torres. Got his man in the air. Then no foul out of that.
Wow.
He got it to Cameron, and that shot won't go. Cameron got his own miss. And again, cannot get a foul call, but they'll call that one. All of the bodies up underneath that cannot get called, and they're going to call that one on Russell, which was a foul. But good grief, Cameron and Torres both just got hammered under there.
Man.
7-3. Leopards still with the lead. McCaleb to McKinney left wing. Back up top. Beard over to the right wing. That's number 12, Evan Wells. I talked about him getting into the game, and he's good. Misses that three, however. Taylor pushes the other way. Goes around the screen from Torres. Goes right back to Torres. Back over to Russell. Left corner. No. Taylor with the rebound. All kinds of hands underneath, and we cannot get a foul call. And McCaleb lost it. It'll be Washington basketball. I don't know what we got to do to get – if they're going to let him get that physical, the Leopards are going to have to get tougher. Excuse me. Wells checks out. The lob back over to McKinney on the far right side. He'll take it baseline. Russell with him the whole way. Pass is tipped out of bounds. I think Torres may have been the last to touch that, but it'll be Washington basketball. Myers on the baseline to inbounds. McKinney around a double screen. They'll pick him up. Comes back to Mitchell left wing. Underneath. Beard turns around on Torres, missed
Clean.
it bad, and then stripped by Russell, and then the turnaround and putback will go for Jax Mitchell. 7-5, Leopards by 2, a minute and a half left to go here in the first quarter. Hernandez, the dribble handoff to Taylor across the top of the key. Back to Russell, to Torres, back to Taylor. Double team. Got it away to Russell, to Cameron, left elbow. Jumper on the way, and it's good. Cameron with 5. The Leopards have an 8-5 lead. 9-5 lead, if I could add. Myers on the handle, back over to McKimmey, left side. Back up top, Mitchell for 3. No, Torres with the rebound. 45 seconds left in the quarter, and in the 3-ball from Taylor is up and good. 12-5 Leopards, a little 5-0 run right here. As Myers walks it across, 30 seconds left. Beard will come get it. And Coach Smith content to run it down for a final shot. Down to 20 on the clock. Myers still just stands. That is Beard with the basketball. Now Beard looks to attack. The handoff to McKimmey. The step back 3 on the way. And will not drop. Cameron pulls down the rebound and then gets the reach-in foul called finally on Cole Beard. His first, just the second team foul, and Leopards have got 2.4 seconds left to get a shot off here at the end of one. And Hernandez will let it roll as far down as he can, picks it up, gets to midcourt, fires it up. It's well short. But the Leopards finish on a 5-0 run to take a 12-5 lead at the end of one.
Good start.
I like it. Step aside. We'll come back with more Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank after this timeout on KBLP Live.
Are you struggling to find a health insurance plan that fits your needs as well as your budget? Let me, Matt Powers, a licensed insurance agent, help you navigate the insurance maze and find the best plan for you. Together, we'll search a variety of plans from nationally recognized carriers at no cost to you. We can talk over the phone or in person. Why stress or wonder if you're choosing the right plan when I can help you for free? Call today and let me help you.
Looking for your next adventure? Head to Morris Motorsports in Chickasha. We carry top brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, and Honda. Plus, we offer a full-service and parts department. Whether it's ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, or accessories, we've got what you're looking for. Visit morrismotorsports.com or give us a call at 405-224-6113. At Morris Motorsports, we don't just sell machines, we sell fun.
Start the second quarter with the Leopards with the basketball. Number 0, Ivan Valenciano, the junior, has checked in for the Leopards. Torres rests, and number 5, Crew Flood, also win the game. Taylor double team, got it away to Cameron. 3-ball on the way, back iron. Flood with the rebound, goes back up and can't get it to go. Rebound tipped a couple of times, and Valenciano saves it. Taylor gets the ball back from Cameron. Sidesteps, sends it back up top to Flood. Back over to Hernandez. Looks to attack. Now he'll back it back up. Screen from Flood. Back to Flood. Flood drives the lane. Layup too strong. I think he was surprised he got there with it. Beard pulls down the miss. Myers will bring it across for the Warriors. They trail by 7. 12-5. Mitchell at the right elbow. The lob back over to Myers as he gets around the screen from Beard. He'll take Hernandez all the way in and lost it out of bounds, and they're going to call a foul. Out of all of the fouls they've not called, they're going to call that on Creed Taylor.
Well, that's Myers' MO. Whenever he decides to go, he's just going to drive, and if you got a guy on his shoulder, he'll just ride that shoulder all the way to goal.
Lob in the lane for McKimmey. Can't get the shot to go. It got tipped back to him, and he got it the second time. Cuts the lead to 5. As Hernandez will walk it up. Double team him, comes to Cameron right wing. Cameron looks to attack, gets into the lane, sends it to Valenciano. Back out to Taylor on the left wing. He'll hand it back to Hernandez. They'll reset. Hernandez, step back 3 on the way. That won't drop. Rebound pulled down by McKimmey. It's his 4th rebound already. Here comes McCaleb the other way. Valenciano with the defense. McCaleb can't get past him. Nearly lost the ball. McKimmey gets it back. He'll drive the lane, missed the shot badly, and Cameron forced the turnover as it was off of Beard out of bounds. So Leopards get it back with that 5-point lead. We're 2 minutes into this second quarter. Cameron to the right elbow. Fakes the handoff, steps through, sends it to Flood, and Flood can't get it to go, but he did get McCaleb to pick up the foul. McCaleb's first. It'll be the first foul here in the second quarter on the Warriors. That'll put Crew Flood at the free throw line to shoot 2. This is the first free throws by either team tonight. And the first one from Flood, just a little short off the front iron. It'll stay a 5-point Leopard lead. Let's see if Flood can knock this one down. That one, perfect. 13-7, Leopards by 6. As Myers brings it up. Waits on a screen from McKimmey. Flood picks him up on the switch. Drives the right side, sends it out into the corner to McCaleb. McCaleb looks to penetrate. Dumps it down low. Beard missed it way off. Cameron with the good defense. Flood comes down with the rebound. Here comes Hernandez the other way. Taylor right wing around the Hernandez screen. Step back, thought about the 3. Turns it down. Hernandez to Cameron. To Valenciano. Back to Flood. Back to Cameron left side. Back up top Hernandez. Goes back over to Valenciano. Taylor comes back, top of the key. Thought about the 3 again, but Myers is right there on him.
He's playing good defense.
Yeah, Beard staying with him step for step. Cameron to the elbow. Spin move in the lane. 6-footer in.
Great move. Good finish.
7 points in the game for Cameron. Leopards are up by 8. 15-7. Myers goes away from the screen. Sends it over to McCaleb in the corner. Run off the 3-point line. Into the lane. Steps through. Sent it underneath. Beard couldn't get the shot, but again, with all the fouls they did not call in the first quarter, they're being a little pickier here in the second. Hernandez picked up the first and the team's second. And the first free throws of the night for the Warriors as Cole Beard heads to the free throw line. And Beard knocks down his first free throw. Makes it 15-8. Leopard lead at 7. Torres will check back in, replaces Crew Flood. Beard readies for his second free throw attempt. 4:43 left here in the first half. And goes 2 for 2 at the line that trip. 15-9, Leopards by 6. Hernandez walks it up. Taylor, top of the key. Wells is back in for the Leopards. Back over Valenciano. He'll work to the top of the key. Drives down the right side of the lane with McCaleb on him and everything but go down. Evan Wells pulls down the rebound for the Warriors. A great drive from Valenciano.
Can't leave him alone.
McCaleb misses the 3. Torres pulls down rebound number 4. Ahead to Taylor. In the lane, the spin move. Off the glass and in for Creed Taylor. Leopards back to an 8-point lead. Matches their biggest of the game. McCaleb around the screen from Beard. Can't get it to go. Taylor pulls down the rebound. Taylor, the Torres screen, and then tipped out of bounds by McKimmey as the pass intended for Cameron. And Hunter Lilly will check back in for the Warriors. McCaleb will sit. Hunter Russell returns for the Leopards. Valenciano will check out. Great minutes from Valenciano.
Absolutely. Man, that guy's quick.
Cameron to Torres. Back to Hernandez. Left wing three. Skips across, no good. Torres can't get the wrist, but Wells does. He'll push it up the floor. Gets across the timeline. Takes it right down Main Street. The little baby hook inside. I'm telling you, Evan Wells is going to be a good ball player. 17-11. Hernandez to the top of the key to Taylor. Goes around the Torres screen. Gets into the free throw line. Sends it to Russell in the left corner. The offensive foul as Russell hit the three. But they're going to call Creed Taylor with his second off of the charge. That'll be the third team foul.
That's a bummer right there. Great shot from Russell, and that's down there in his spot in that corner.
3 minutes left to go here in the half. Leopards still hanging on to a 6-point lead. Left wing, Beard back up top to McKimmey. Behind the Lilly screen, 3-ball, no. Rebound, Torres.
And a foul.
And they're going to get Lilly up over the back for his first and the team's second. Just Torres, 5 rebounds so far in the ball game. Here comes Hernandez with the basketball. Russell gets loose on the right wing. 3-ball on the way. No. Hernandez with the miss and missed the reverse from underneath the basket badly. And McKimmey comes away with his 5th rebound. Myers around the McKimmey screen. Hernandez really had the screen. And then Taylor does get the steal. Stops and sends it down to Russell, who had to just save it. Great job from Russell to save that. Hernandez looks to penetrate. The drive through, got contact, and no whistle. Lilly, pass stolen away by Taylor. 10th turnover on the Warriors. 2 minutes left in the first half. 17-11, Leopards by 6. Hernandez walks it across. Torres. Back to Hernandez. Around to Torres screen. Back to Taylor. Right wing 3. No. And rebound. Oh, they're going to say it went over the backboard and out of bounds. So 1:40 left. 17-11. Leopards still leading by 6. Taylor is going to get replaced by Crew Flood for this final 1:40. Wells will get it into McCaleb for the Warriors as they've got the ball down by 6. McCaleb pushes up. McKimmey, left wing to Mitchell. Back to McKimmey to the elbow. Back out to Wells. Run off the 3-point line. Got in the lane and then got fouled with the low post jumper. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 as Crew Flood picks up his first. The 4th team foul, and Wells is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one from Wells on the way and good. He's got 3 in the ball game. Cuts the Leopard lead to 5. Second one here would make it a 4-point Leopard lead with 1:25 left in the half. And he missed it. Cameron pulls down the rebound.
All right, we got to go down here and make some hay.
Beard picks up Hernandez, top of the key. Sends it to Russell on the left wing. Beard all over him out there. And again, 2-hand push on him and no call. Russell thought Torres was going to break out on the baseline and missed it on the pass. It's a 5th turnover, but I don't know how you – some of these fouls that they're calling or not calling are really – I don't get it.
Me neither, my friend.
Under a minute to go. McKimmey with the basketball. Russell on the defense out near the half line. Has a count going. The handoff off of the foot of Mitchell, but he manages to come up with it. McCaleb gets it back. 45 seconds, and almost looks like they want to run it for a final shot. McCaleb drives down, gets the ball to Mitchell. He'll send it back out to Beard, and they're going to hold it for a final shot.
And looks like we'll just let them.
I started saying, you got a 5-point lead, let them. They're behind. They also had the possession arrows, the bad part. They'll get it to start the third as well. Clock's down to 20. Hernandez going to try to deny McCaleb the basketball. Almost did. McCaleb will get it back. 10 seconds left. Around a double screen. Gets to the right elbow. Run off. McKimmey drives into the lane. Stops behind him. Beard for three is no good. Torres. Here comes Cameron the other way. His half-court shot way off. And the Leopards will have that 5-point lead at halftime. 17-12. Leopards led by 7 at the end of one, lead by 5 here at halftime. We'll step aside, figure out our officially unofficial stats. Be back with your American Exchange Bank halftime show from the Warrior Event Center here in Washington, Oklahoma, right after this on KBLP Live.
Sharon's Beauty Salon is your hometown stop for all of your salon needs. Give us a call or come by the salon to make an appointment. Go Leopards!
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
When the unexpected strikes, see Shelter Agent Caleb Smith in Lindsay.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19, 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call at 405-428-1198 and visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to the Warrior Event Center here at halftime. 17-12 our score. The Lindsay Leopards with the 5-point lead over the Washington Warriors, and your American Exchange Bank halftime show. And our officially unofficial stats, and we'll start with the Warriors. And 3 apiece from Owen McCaleb, and Evan Wells leads the way for the Warriors because they've got 2 apiece from McKimmey, Colbeard, and Jax Mitchell to round out the scoring for the Warriors, who went 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. The Leopards are led by Isaac Cameron. He's got 7 here in the first half. Creed Taylor has 5. 2 apiece from Armando Hernandez and Gus Torres. A free throw from Crew Flood rounds out the scoring for the Leopards. They went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Leopards are +4 on the glass, 16-12. They out-rebound the Warriors, and the Warriors had 10 turnovers in that first half. The Leopards had 5. With that, we're going to talk to Andrew.
Yes, sir. Team shooting, starting with the Washington Warriors from 2-point range. 3 of 7 for 42%. From the three-point line, just 1 of 11 so far for 9% shooting there. They went 3 of 4 from the line for 75%. And overall from the field, 4 of 18 for 22%. For the Leopards from 2-point range, 5 of 12, also for 42%. So we're even with them on the 2-point range. Leopards were 2 of 12 from 3-point for just 17% shooting there. 1 of 2 from the charity stripe, 50% shooting. And overall from the field, 7 of 24 for 29%. So neither team shooting particularly well tonight. Both in decent percentages from 2-point range, but not so good from 3-point from either team. So need to pick it up a notch on the shooting. In the game we played the other night, I don't have my numbers in front of me, but I think we both ended up right around 32, 33%, both teams. So if either one of these teams pick up the pace a little bit percentage-wise on the shooting, I think that'll probably be your winner.
I think for me that is going to be the interesting part of this second half is that neither team, of course, the Warriors have never led the game. They tied it up at 3, and then the Leopards went out to a 7-3 lead, and they've held that lead ever since. But at the same time, what adjustments do you make for either team? Since neither team's really pulled out much. The Leopards have had a lead of 8 a couple of times. They lead by 5 here at half, but that's not enough.
No,
if it was 20, I'm not sure it would be enough. But this Warrior team too dangerous, got too many weapons, and so it'll be interesting for me to see what Coach Smith, Coach Boyer do for their adjustments here at halftime.
Right. I think the weak spot in the armor for the Washington Warriors defensively is that they're coming out and doubling on Creed. That makes it awfully hard for Creed to score, but, man, it's opening up opportunities everywhere else on the court. I think they're probably thinking they can't afford to take away that double team. So if we can figure out how to exploit that, find the guys that are open, I think we've seen a number of times we're pretty open, or at least a one-on-one situation under the bucket with Torres. We've seen one-on-one with Cameron under the bucket, and I like both of those guys' chances one-on-one any day.
Oh, absolutely.
So if they ever do, if we can start hurting them there and they decide then that they have to pull the double team off of Creed so they can protect the paint, then you got Creed wide open. If we can get him firing on all cylinders, then we know what he can do from 3-point range.
Yeah.
That's my take.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, and I agree. I think if they're going to continue to double team, I think the difference becomes, do they decide to come out and press the Leopards? I wonder, I try to force some turnovers. But the Leopards did a great job of taking care of the ball in the first half. You got to do that here in the second half. Yep. Defense has got to continue to do what they do. But I think it's going to come down to it. What are the officials going to do from a physicality standpoint? They let them play in the first quarter.
They sure did.
Called some fouls in the second quarter finally. But yeah, they were letting them just bang around underneath. If they're going to let you get that physical, the Leopards are going to have to match that physicality and not because the Warriors are going to play that way until you let them get by with it.
Right. So
or as long as you let them get by with it.
So it's important that whenever you do drive to the bucket, you drive with the intent to score and not drive with the intent to draw a foul, as we've done from time to time. So it's I like our chances. Torres, much bigger bodied individual than anybody that Washington has. So if he goes to the bucket, outside of them taking a charge, if they're not set, he wins that battle. Yes. If he goes to the bucket. So I like that matchup there, and we've seen time and time again Cameron's moves underneath the bucket with that little spin move, and he's got a nice shot. He's had trouble getting the roll really for the last few weeks. Just been unlucky there, but, man, he sure had a nice stroke from the 15-foot range or so. So
absolutely.
I like that shot right there. I say if they give you the 15-foot elbow shot, I'd take that all day long.
Yep. Well, that is your American Exchange Bank halftime show, your officially unofficial stats, and the Andrew and Greg analysis of what we would do here in the second half. None of that is going to be right, but hey, at least we filled up enough time that we've only got 30 seconds left before we start the third quarter.
I hope you weren't trying to get to a commercial because I just kept talking.
No, we're good. We do want to say thank you to all of our sponsors, though. We appreciate all of you being along with us to help us cover Lindsay Leopard and Leopardette basketball. So we get ready to start the third quarter. It will be Warrior basketball, down by 5 to the Leopards. And the Leopards send their starting 5 back out there. Hernandez, Russell, Cameron, Taylor, and Torres. And the starting 5 back out there for the Warriors as well. Beard breaks out left wing. Torres just leaves him out there. Back up top to McCaleb. Myers down underneath. Beard got loose on the backside and got an easy one.
Too easy there.
His first field goal of the game. 17-14. Leopard lead down to 3. Russell left side. Down to Torres. Low post left side.
Go one-on-one. Go for it.
Got his man in the air.
Bingo.
Got it. No foul, but he got the basket to go, and that's exactly what you were talking about. Leopards back up by 5. Back out to Beard. Up top, Mitchell. Myers right wing, hounded by Hernandez. They got McKinney loose behind the screen. His 3 won't drop. Hernandez out-jumps everybody for that rebound. Taylor has it right wing. Back up top to Hernandez. Backs up for a Torres screen. They double-team Hernandez. Go back to Torres.
Take it.
Got him in the lane. Got around McKinney. Put it up, but too strong. McKinney comes away with the 6th rebound. Leopards got exactly what they wanted out of that double-team. Just couldn't get the roll that time. And they're going to let Beard take that 3, and it's wide left. Hernandez with the rebound. Quickly ahead to Russell left wing. Back out to Hernandez. They'll set it up. Taylor gets it right wing. Back to Torres, top of the key. Over to Russell on the left side, looking at Hernandez down underneath. Now Cameron steps out top of the key. Taylor on the right wing underneath the Torres. He's going to back Mitchell down. Back up top, Hernandez. They'll back it back out, being very patient here, looking for a good shot. Now Cameron, one-on-one on McKinney. Turns around, creates a little space. McKinney got the block. And then Russell, the steal. He thought he got it off the foot of McCaleb.
Man.
Oh, man, Hunter Russell nearly had a fantastic play right there. So Warriors with the ball down by 5. McKinney's actually going to bring it up the floor this time. Russell waits for him at the top of the key. Myers gets it left wing, around to Mitchell screen. Goes back inside to McKinney. Looks to back down Russell. Back out to McCaleb. Taylor there. Short corner right side. Beard. Blocked by Hernandez, but right into the hands of Mitchell. Back out to McCaleb right wing. Back to Beard. Beard from the right elbow. Jumper too strong. Mitchell had the rebound and threw it away. That was Myers. My apologies that came down with the miss and threw it out. So Leopards get the ball back up by 5. 5:15 left in the third. To the right elbow. Torres to Cameron at the free throw line. Sends it back over left wing to Russell. Back up top of the key. Cameron again going to attack. Taylor cannot get loose from Cole Beard. Russell, the lob inside. Bad pass. Leopard's 6th turnover. Here comes Myers the other way. Mitchell gets it left wing, down inside. Beard back out. Mitchell for 3. Got it. 19-17. Leopard lead down to 2. 4:30 left here in the third quarter. Hernandez to Taylor. The backdoor cut.
Beautiful.
Russell with the lay-in. Nice cut from Hunter Russell. Leopards back up by 4. They need to run that play more often.
Absolutely.
Myers gets it and waits for the floor to balance out. And the pass right through the hands of Beard, but he got it back. McCaleb stops top of the key. They screen again to get the look from the left wing, and it's up and good again for Jax Mitchell. Leopard lead down to 1. 21-20, 3:54 left. Timeout Lindsay will take it with them. Actually, it's timeout Washington. We'll come back after this. Leopard basketball is presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
The City of Lindsay is a proud sponsor of LHS athletics and academics and wishes all Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy, happy, successful season.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Leopards have never trailed in this game, but their lead is down to 1. 21-20, Leopards by 1, 3:50 left in the third quarter. Hernandez walks it up. Russell gets it right wing. Up top, Cameron quickly to Hernandez, looking for Torres, didn't get it to him. Taylor around the screen, works to the left wing, double team, back to Hernandez. Drives down, Russell, right corner, 3, no. Rebound to McCaleb. Warriors with the ball, a chance to take their first lead of the game. Hernandez went for the steal. Myers has got the basket underneath. Excuse me, that is Cole Beard with the basket underneath. And the Warriors get their first lead of the game with 3:15 left to go in the third quarter. 22-21. Cameron gets it right wing. Back up top, Hernandez. Drives down behind the Torres screen, steps through. Layup is good for Hernandez. And the Leopards are right back on top. Myers drives the right side of the lane. Couldn't get the shot to go. The rebound and putback doesn't go either. And saved by Myers, and he threw it off of Torres out of bounds. So Mitchell will trigger under his own basket here with 2:37 left. His team down by 1. Up top to McKimmie. They screen again. 3-ball right wing. That time doesn't go for Mitchell. But the offensive board, McKimmie's 3 will go. That is the third 3 in the quarter for the Warriors, and they've now got a 2-point lead.
Yep. We don't need them heating up from the outside.
Absolutely not. Warriors up by 2 now. Hernandez, double team. Taylor, 3-ball is short. I'm not so sure that wasn't tipped. Yeah. Down the baseline, in the lane, and they got it in for a bunny, but it's not there, but tipped out by Myers. Offensive rebounds. Second chance. McKimmie stands with it, out between the circles. McCaleb, the handoff. Myers works left. They're going to double screen out there for McCaleb. Now McKimmie's going to try another 3. That one doesn't go. Another offensive rebound.
Strip.
Taylor comes out of there with it. Great hustle from Creed Taylor. Timeout Lindsay with 1.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. They trail by 2 now at 25-23. We'll take it with them. We'll come back to Washington after this. This is Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Lindsay community. We hope you'll keep us in mind for all your oilfield electrical needs. You can give us a call at 405-756-4773. First Baptist Church of Elmore City is a place where faith, family, and community come together. Whether you're a lifelong believer or just beginning your walk with Christ, you'll find a loving church family here. From Sunday services to Wednesday night fellowship, youth and children's ministries, and local missions, there's a place for everyone at First Baptist Church, Elmore City. Come as you are, we're saving you a seat. El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
A minute 30 left to go in the third quarter. Leopards will have the ball out of the timeout. They now trail by 2. They've been outscored 13-6 in this quarter. To now be down by 2. See if the Leopards can cut into that here. Hernandez, left wing Russell. Warriors playing tough D, not letting any pass be easy. Hernandez goes to work on McKimmey. The spin move into the lane. Cameron, right elbow into the lane. Jumper, got it! Cameron with 9 ties the game at 25. Myers will walk it across. Lilly at the high post to Wells. Wells for 3. No, back iron. Rebound tipped out of there.
Oh, man.
Lilly. Here comes McKimmey in the lane. Out into the right corner. Mitchell run off the line. Send it back up top for Myers. Wells back out to Myers, and their MO is they're going to run it down for a last shot. There's 30 seconds left. We're tied up at 25. Russell not going to let it be easy. He's out on McKimmey, has a count going. Hernandez also making it difficult. Myers gets it back as it gets down to 10. They'll go into their offense. Lilly comes to set the screen. Hernandez gets under it. Turnaround in the lane. Tough shot for Myers, and he got it to go.
That was just a great shot right there. That was well defended.
Very well defended. 27-25. The Warriors have taken a 2-point lead at the end of 3. This one will be fun. You don't want to miss it. Stick around for the 4th right after this on KBLP Live.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Leopards with the ball to start the 4th. They now trail by 2. See what they can come up with here in the 4th quarter. Taylor, the dribble handoff to Russell, back to Cameron at the high post. Back out to Torres, top of the key. Sends it back to Cameron. Works around the Torres screen. Comes back to Taylor. Taylor into the lane. Spin move into the double team. The no-look pass. Down to Torres for the basket. Ties the game at 27. McCaleb. Left wing Mitchell. Up top Beard. Back over right side to McKimmey. Back up top to Myers. Behind the screen from Beard. Myers. A moving screen from Beard. They don't call it. Russell works on McKimmey. Still trying to attack. Can't get there. Mitchell in the corner. Back to McKimmey. Back up top to Myers. McCaleb will give it right back to Myers out near the half line. They'll reset. Right elbow. Mitchell back over to Myers. Drives baseline left side out to McKimmey in the corner. 3 ball on the way. Nope. It's no good. Taylor has the miss on the backside. Leopards with the ball. Tie game. 6:45 left in the ball game. Beard all over Taylor. Pushes him to the baseline. Looks to get in the lane. The step back 1-footer is up and good for Creed Taylor.
Nice shot.
29-27 Leopards. Myers, left wing to McCaleb. Behind the Beard screen, up top to Mitchell. Myers gets it back right side, up top to Beard. Back to McKimmie. Works around the screen from Beard. Hernandez had a hand on the ball there. McKimmie comes to get it back. Cannot get away from Hunter Russell, though.
Great defense, great defense.
Myers gets it back. Goes away from the screen, the free throw line. Beard over the top of Torres.
A foul there, nothing called.
Beard all over Torres, but Torres still comes away with the board. Leopards with the ball in a 2-point lead. Taylor into the lane. Cameron, right corner three, no.
Oh, short.
Torres can't come down with a rebound. Mitchell has it. Out in transition, 2-on-2. Myers, the spin move on Hernandez, up and in. Tie game at 29. This one much like the game that Washington played against Marlowe the other night. Here comes the double team. Hernandez steps through. Cameron into the left corner. Russell got it! Hunter Russell for three. 32-29 Leopards. Myers behind the McKimmie screen. McKimmie has his mismatch down low. Here comes Torres with the help. Mitchell out to McCaleb. Back to Mitchell. Down low. Beard turns around on Torres. Sends it back out to McCaleb instead. Leopards with a 3-point lead. 4:35 left in the ball game. Myers over to McCaleb. Mitchell left wing. Back to McCaleb. He's open for three. No. Rebound Torres. Quickly ahead to Cameron left wing. And he'll pull it back out. Nobody open down low. Leopards can afford to be a little bit patient here, but it's only a 3-point lead. 4:10 left in the ball game. Hernandez looks to drive in. Got stripped going up. Leopard basketball. Hernandez on the baseline. To Taylor. Into the lane. Again, over to Cameron. I thought he was going to do that again. Cameron for three. He got it! Isaac Cameron!
Big shot right there.
6-point Leopard lead. 3:56 left to go. Timeout. Nope, I thought they called timeout. I guess what they did, but it'll be Warrior basketball. Myers will walk it up. The Leopard faithful on their feet. Beard out on the right wing. They try to screen from McKimmie. He will get a look, and it won't go. And Taylor pulls down the rebound. That's rebound number 6 for Creed Taylor.
Man.
The Leopards with the ball in a 6-point lead. We're down to 3.5 to go. Taylor trying to get away from Beard.
No need to force anything here. Just be patient. Take what they give you.
Give you a good shot. Taylor looks to attack. The step back, 3 on the way. No. Torres with the rebound. Board. Can't get the putback to go. Yeah! That one will, and he got the foul.
Way to be tough down there, Gus.
That's the first foul that has been called here in this whole second half of ball. And the Leopards now have an 8-point lead, 3:10 left to go in the ball game. Timeout, Warriors. We will take it with them, and we'll come back after this. Leopard basketball is presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
Out of the timeout, Torres with the and one. Seeing if they can knock down a free throw here to give the Leopards a 9-point lead. And no, it won't drop. McKimmey will pull down the miss. Myers has the ball top of the key. 3 minutes left in the game. Works left. McKimmey with the step back. Can't get it to him. McCaleb. Back to Mitchell up top. Beard. Back to McCaleb. Around the Beard screen. Free throw line jumper from McCaleb. Rattles out. Torres pulls down the miss. That's his 10th rebound tonight. He's 2 points away from a double-double. Hernandez has Myers on him. Comes left wing to Russell. Back up top to Torres. Back over to Cameron right wing. 2:25 to go in the game. Leopards need to be patient right here. Run some clock, get a good shot. Underneath, Russell. Looks to back down McCaleb. Up top for Cameron. Back over to Russell. Underneath Torres.
One-on-one. He
got
wants
Mitchell one-on-one, and he traveled with it.
Pulled a chair out from under him.
So 2:11 left. The Warriors get the ball back, down by 8. Leopard defense needs to come up big right here. Myers works way out on that left side, gets behind a screen from Beard, looks to attack, steps back. Now looks to re-attack. Double teamed, comes back out to McKimmey. Mitchell run off the line by Cameron, and then the step back, reload, can't get it to go, and Taylor with the rebound. 1:45 to go. Leopards with the ball, an 8-point lead. Trapped in the backcourt. They get it across to Cameron.
Got Russell in the corner.
Yeah. The foul called on McCaleb, his second, only the second team foul in the quarter. 1:38 to go. The Leopards, right now, it's layups and free throws.
Yes, sir.
So Russell will bring it in on the sideline in front of his own bench. Torres gets the inbounds. Hands it back to Russell. Russell goes to work on McCaleb. Gets away from the double team. Got it over to Cameron. Back to Russell. And McCaleb again will pick up the third personal, third team foul. Down to 1:26 left in the ball game. Leopards still with an 8-point lead. 37-29. The lob to Cameron, nearly stolen away, and Mitchell all over him.
Wow.
They finally called the first on Mitchell. And
no, we got a timeout.
Oh.
I don't know if they.
So they did not call the foul. A timeout called instead. We'll keep it here for this one.
Interesting.
Yeah. Might have wished you hadn't called that one.
Yeah, I'm sure he did, but
that pass was very dangerous. Leopard was going to have to make better passes than that, but with 1:24 left, got to take care of the basketball and hit free throws. Let's see if the Leopards draw up here. Cameron, and now they're going to spread way out to the other side of the floor. Cameron will inbound. Hernandez gets it in the backcourt, and they'll get the foul on Jace Myers, and that'll be the fourth team foul. So one more. And Taylor comes to get it. Double teamed in the backcourt, steps through it, and they'll call the foul and go shoot free throws for Creed Taylor. Foul on Cole Beard is his second, but you just put our best free throw shooter at the line.
You got it. That's the wrong dude to foul.
Taylor is a 68% free throw shooter on the season. Got to get both of these would give you a 10-point lead. And the front one, first one is short. Can still make it 9 if he can knock this one down. And too soft with the first one and too strong with the second.
Man, needed those.
Big time. And they got McCaleb open in the corner for 3. It's no good. Cameron with the miss.
Great rebound right there. And the foul.
Big time defensive board right there for Isaac Cameron.
And there's our next best free throw shooter.
Yep. Mitchell does get whistled for that foul and puts Cameron at the line to shoot 2. 1:06 left in the ball game, and the Leopards with an 8-point lead, and Isaac Cameron with 2 free throws coming up. First one on the way. Yes. Got it. One more here would make this basically a 4-possession game. It might just be enough to put a nail in the coffin. And he missed it. Yeah. McKimmey for 3. Won't go. Taylor with the miss.
Oh, man. Hunter Russell down here all by his lonesome.
Yeah. Hunter was ready for that one. But they'll get the foul. Jack McKimmy's second. And Taylor's going to go back. We'll see if he can figure out what he didn't do the first time around, get a couple of free throws here. 57 seconds left in the ball game. And Taylor got the kind roll that time to get that one to go. Puts the Leopards up by 9, 38-29. Got them both that time. And a 10-point Leopard lead, and we have a timeout on the floor. 57 seconds left. The Leopards looking like they might be able to punch their ticket to a regional tournament championship on Saturday. We'll send over to JD, take a quick timeout. We're back after this on KBLP Live.
Lindsay Municipal Hospital is dedicated to providing quality service to our local community.
And we're wishing our Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy and successful basketball season. Go Leopards!
(40-29), Leopards by 11. McKimmey off the backdoor cut, out to McCaleb in the left corner for 3. It skips across, no good. Hernandez with the miss. And the Warriors have opted not to foul. No, they will foul. Taylor will get a foul from Jax Mitchell with 42 seconds left. And Taylor back to the line for free throws 5 and 6. And the first one from Creed on the way, and that one's good. That put him in double figures with 10. Put the Leopards up by 12 and now make it 13, 42-29. And into the game, Taylor will check out. Ivan Valenciano checks in. Here comes Myers the other way with 35 seconds left in the ball game. Beard, the handoff to McKimmey, up top to Mitchell. Back over to Myers, right wing. The 3-ball doesn't go. It's loose on the floor. Cameron comes down with it, and we'll get a timeout called by Coach Boyer, so the Leopards will get to keep that possession with 27 seconds left on the clock. We'll keep it here as we look now to see that the Leopards will play on Saturday. That game will be at 7:30 here in Washington. They'll play the winner of the Kingston Valiant game that is also going on right now. And while we've got this timeout, let me see if I can maybe track down a score for that game, kind of see what it might look like, if somebody has reported it anyway. Kingston over Valiant right now in the third quarter.
Oh, wow.
Or last reported at the third quarter, 52-16.
Wow.
So I think it would pretty safe to say the Leopards are going to have to take on the number 11 ranked team in 3A and the Kingston Redskins coming up on a Saturday here in Washington for a regional championship. More importantly, you just guaranteed yourself a trip to Medill for the area tournament.
How about that?
I like it.
Me too.
Just exactly what we expected out of this team. Knew they had the ability to do that. Hernandez gets the ball to Cameron. Triple teamed, gets it across to Taylor. Reed Dorman is also in the game, but the Leopards are just going to dribble this one out.
Go. Heck of a game, heck of a game.
What a ball game. The Leopards pull off the win, 42-29 by 13. They will improve to 21-6 on the season. Washington drops to 10-17. And the Leopards will play for a regional championship on Saturday. So we'll step aside, add up our final numbers, and wrap it up for a Tuesday night in Washington right after this on KBLP Live.
At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We'd like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:45, and then we have Bible studies for children at 6:15 and youth and adults starting at 6:30. FBC is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all our student athletes a successful season. Go Leopards!
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
So the Lindsay Leopards outscore the Washington Warriors 17-2 in that fourth quarter and come out with a 13-point win, 42-29. The Leopards with the win here in Washington to punch their ticket to the regional championship coming up on Saturday night. Looking at your officially unofficial numbers from this one, and for the Warriors, nobody in double figures. Jax Mitchell finishes the game with 8 points. He had those 2 threes there in that third quarter for the Warriors when they came back and took the lead for the Leopards, from the Leopards there in the third quarter. 6 points from Cole Beard, 5 from Jack McKimmey, 4 from Jace Myers, 3 apiece from Owen McCaleb and Evan Wells. And what did I miss off? I think I had the 3 apiece from Evan Wells and from Owen McCaleb is where I wound it up. And then the 3 of 4 from the free throw line, but the Warriors did not attempt a free throw there in that second half. For the Leopards, 2 players in double figures, Isaac Cameron with 13 and Creed Taylor with 11 to round out to the 2 leading scorers for the Leopards. 8 points from Gus Torres. Torres had 10 rebounds tonight. Taylor had 8 rebounds to go along with his 11 points tonight as well. 5 points from Hunter Russell, 4 from Armando Hernandez, and then a free throw from Crew Flood. Rounds out the scoring for the Leopards. 6 of 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I'll let Andrew tell me because I didn't
6 of 11.
I didn't add mine up right. The Leopards +8, and a great night in turnovers for the Leopards. They only had 5 at halftime, finished with just 7 in the ball game. The Warriors finished with 11. With that, we will go talk to Andrew about those numbers.
All right, team shooting starting with the Washington boys from 2-point range, 7 of 17 for 41%. No improvement from that first half. From 3-point range, they were 4 of 24 for just 17% on the night from 3. Slight improvement from half of that 9% that they had. They remained 3 or 4 from the free throw line for 75%, and overall 11 of 41 for 27%. For the Leopards, 12 of 22 from 2-point range for 54%. Not a bad job there. From 3-point range, they went 4 for 17. That is 24%. Slight improvement from the first half. From the free throw line, 6 of 11 is what I had recorded for 55% from the line. Overall, from the field, 16 of 39 for 41%. So, Leopards, first half, 29% overall, improved to 41% there in the second half. So, big bump up there. Washington, they were 22% overall, improved to just 27% overall. So, there's your difference. Along with a few free throws there to give us the edge. Let me tell you, Torres was big on the boards tonight, big time. He played tough down low. Offensively, he what do you have, 8 points, 8 very important points. Let me see, I had some notes here. Hunter Russell, just the 1 3-pointer from his spot there in the corner, but, man, it came at a pivotal point in this game. That was really the spark, really kind of turned the tide right there, and that's what turned us on, and we started improving on that lead from that point on. So, big-time shot there at a big moment in the game from Hunter Russell. Creed Taylor, not his usual amount of points, but what do you wind up with on the boards?
8 boards. 11 points and 8 boards.
For a guy who averages about 2 boards a game, I think. So, some of those very, very big, facilitated very well. They doubled him up all night long. Not much you can do with that. He does wind up with, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points still for Creed.
Yep.
So that's not a bad night. But, man, it took the whole team tonight, spreading it around. Cameron, very big game for him. So awesome win at the right time.
Oh, absolutely. And I'll give a shout-out here. My buddy Tom Ketchum texted me and wanted to know how many fouls were called in the last minute 38. I told him 8, and actually that was probably 8 called in the second half there, but they were all most all of them were called right there in that last couple of minutes of the game. They weren't calling anything before that.
Just the intentional ones. Yeah. And I thought we were kind of chuckling a little bit because some of those intentionals were literally just kind of a tap on the back, and they call those.
They were calling, but they knew they were trying to foul, and it was like, okay, we're not going to make you knock their head off to call the foul.
Yeah, so I mean, that's the right thing to do, but after watching some guys just down here getting absolutely murdered in the paint all night, it's a little weird to not get those called and then just get the little taparoo.
So we'll see. See if the Leopards can pull off one. They'll play Kingston, looks like, coming up on Saturday night, 7:30 here in Washington for a regional championship. And the best part about that is you pull that game off, you are 1 win away from the state tournament. That's what makes game so sweet. So we'll see what the Leopards can do here. The Leopardettes took one on the chin tonight and lost a big one, 77-9, the final score in that one. The Leopardettes lose to the number 1 team in the state in Class 3A, and the Washington Lady Warriors. Congrats to them. They'll play in the championship game coming up on a Saturday just before the Leopards play. And we checked earlier, and I think I can go back and maybe find between Kingston and Valiant who the Lady Warriors will be playing. If I can find that quickly here, it looks like Kingston won that game 48-30. So Kingston boys and girls both will be playing in the championship games here in Washington coming up on Saturday night. Since I mentioned my buddy Tom Ketchum, let me also mention the Ellick Lady Longhorns because they are going to be playing in the area tournament That game is at Enid, I believe, and they'll be playing Thursday night. They had to play the number 2 team in Class A in Canute in the regional finals. And lost to them in that ball game, so they'll be playing Wellston. Wellston's number 8 in the state. The Ellick Lady Longhorns are number 13. So, hey, we'll wish the Ellick Lady Longhorns good luck coming up on Thursday there in Enid as they play in the area tournament. A lot of our area teams are in it. We didn't get a chance to go over a lot of those tonight, but if you'll keep up with that, we'll try to keep you improve. What word am I looking for? Apprised of what's going on with those. Thank you.
You're welcome.
With that, let's get out of here before they lock the doors on us. A big thank you to all of our sponsors. We couldn't do it without you, and so we say thanks, and especially to our presenting sponsor, the American Exchange Bank of Lindsay. For Kevin Scruggs on the camera, J.D. Scruggs on the live stream. Andrew, great job tonight.
Thank you, sir. Enjoyed that one.
Oh, that one was fun. My name is Greg Peary. For Jason Wallenberg and all of us at KBLP, my name is Greg Peary. We'll say goodnight from Washington and the Warrior Event Center. We'll see you right back here Friday afternoon. The Leopardettes will be playing Friday afternoon. I do not have a word on them yet. They'll play the winner between Marietta and Hugo, and that game will be played on Thursday night. So you'll have to check in Thursday night or Friday. Jason Wallenberg will tell you Friday morning who the Leopardettes play. We'll have that game for you here at 1 o'clock on Friday afternoon. That's when we'll see you next. And until we see you then, remember that whatever you do, always be a good sport.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
T&W Tire is a family-owned, full-service commercial tire company. As a leader in auto repair, T&W is more than just tires. Our highly qualified mechanics can get you back on the road no matter what you drive. We also specialize in serving the tire needs of commercial fleets, oil and gas, construction equipment, and a variety of industrial applications. So for your automotive needs, look no further than T&W Tire, located at 410 Southeast 4th in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or look up one of our many locations on tnwtire.com.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.